very nice.
It's good that we pretend that we haven't been talking in Discord for the past 20 minutes, you know? Oh, just literally just now showed up. How you doing? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh wow, it's so nice to talk to you for the first time in 27 years.
Good morning, Otis the Can. Welcome to it.
My chat. That's a thing I have to look at when I'm streaming.
I mean, sometimes.
No,
It
but
helps, right?
I didn't have it open.
Oh.
I always forget. Oh.
Lo-fi's coming in pretty hot. So before we get into some deep rock, I got a couple of things that I wanted to go ahead and say to the audience real quick. So big time bummer about the Solasta stream yesterday, everybody. It turns out that I lost about 2 hours of gameplay due to the save bug. The save file bug that I was talking about at the end of the stream yesterday. So, full disclosure, I'm going to take some time this weekend to catch the stream file up to where we were. So, I know that's like not super savvy, but you know, what are our other choices at this point, you know? Instead of redo a bunch of content. Have you ever had to deal with that, Honora?
I haven't been streaming for long, and usually before this, I wasn't really playing games with save files in them. I was either playing like roguelikes or like Deep Rock. But I've had save files cancel, break out on me when I'm playing solo. But then you don't have to worry about viewers being disappointed.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of upside to not having to worry about that. Yeah, so the weeklies in DRG have reset, so the core hunt's available, the weekly priority assignment's available, and the deep dives are available.
Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, it's not coming out. I did it! I have the power of God and anime on my side.
So I hope that someone was over on Honora's stream and clipped that for VTuber sneezes.
I still don't have my model animated.
That's fine.
I am just a gremlin. And then I will get my model and I will be a bearded gremlin. Stonks.
There's Honora, by the way. That's who we're playing with today. Played multiple Fridays in the past. We've done like Vermintide with Honora, and I think we played DRG once or twice before as well. But yeah, so today we're going to be... Do you want to just start on the weekly priority?
Wait. Oh no. Sorry, my brain just buffered. Yes.
Okay.
The core hunt or the weeklies?
Weekly priority.
Okay. Weekly, yes. I got a follow request. I mean, I got a follow... It didn't show up in chat, but thank you for following, Honest the Can. How are you doing? Have you played a lot of Deep Rock? I'd like to know.
Oh, this is a good dude.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home.
Wow, Stream Manager is so mean. I got the bonk sound, but it didn't tell me who followed, and then my brain couldn't comprehend it.
Gotcha. I always have my stream manager on a second monitor so I can keep an eye on all that shit. As well as my chat arena and my OBS to make sure nothing's fucking breaking.
I always start streams muted. That's my problem.
Welcome, Corian. Welcome, welcome. Do you like Deep Rock too? I love this game.
I have no experience. Oh, sorry.
Good? No, good.
I have no experience aside from watching DRG, and I really want to play. Sadly, my laptop cannot handle it. Have you tried it out? Because I've heard that Deep Rock is very light on a lot of systems. Even when I had my piece of poop computer, it was working.
Yeah,
Hi, Dad.
Deep Rock Galactic can be really rough if you're playing in multiplayer, and especially if like what Nora and I are doing, and that's playing, you know, across time zones, it can get a little choppy. But solo play, especially if you make sure you stay on like the short missions or the low cave complexity missions, then I mean this game is really low poly, so a lot of the loading is up front. It's very easy to play this on lower power systems. You play exclusively Scout, Corian. I mean, I get that. My buddy is a Scout main, and I think that he's an okay person, so... Honestly, the only Scouts that I don't like to play with are the Scouts that don't light up the fucking caves!
So my dad in chat has said Rock and Stone.
Oh, Rock and Stone.
He was doing a test stream of PUBG the other day, and I sent a link to his stream to my server, and I told them all to be rude to him, you know, just to be a little gremlin. But they were all wholesome.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
And then I think he sent like 2 or 3 viewers to you at the end.
I did see that, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about that, but I was so... Like, you joined... The raid came in, like, right at the end of the stream, and, I was, like, trying to figure out why I couldn't save my game.
Oh,
and
no.
so I was really, really preoccupied with that whole situation.
Oh, is
so
that
I felt
the
bad.
game that you lost a save on?
Yeah, I lost 2 hours yesterday.
Ooh.
It's a real kick in the pants, but what to do?
Such a...
But that's really cool that the test stream went well, I assume.
Yeah. He had like 7 viewers for an hour. It's pretty poke.
That is pretty pog. I'm like legitimately surprised that PUBG is still bringing in numbers. Actually, I haven't even looked, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if it is, but I know that my dad is addicted to it.
Grappling hook go vroom. It does go vroom. Alright, I know it's dead. Oh, there you are.
I'm just chilling. Don't worry about it.
I just saw you got buried under the drill of Doretta. So I was like, well.
You're going to experience some very fun things looking at me through this ping. I have what, 282 ping. It's actually not that bad. This game is pretty good on high ping. But...
Self-eating. Best eating.
Yeah. I want you to know in advance if I ever blame. Oh, there's a death. Ooh, he vibing. If I ever blame my ping for a death, I'm lying out of my cheeks.
Right. Oh, that's not good.
Right. I hate Nitosite chuckers. They're so annoying.
Oh, shit.
It's a Gucci. Don't worry about it, bro.
Get away, I'm killing it.
Minus alert.
Alright.
The drill dozer's taken permanent
I'm done.
damage.
What's the worst yeeting? Non-consensual yeeting is pretty bad. Getting yeeted? Probably not so great.
Like in the picture I made? I like to think that thumbnail I made was my idea. You know, in the fictional universe where that thumbnail happened. I was like, just yeet me into Hoxies. And then you did it.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Alright, well, I burned my iron will to kill that bulk detonator, but I'm gonna go on record and say worth it. Yote in the days of yore.
Yote into yonder in the days of yore.
Speaking of the Yonder, you ever see that show, Wander Over Yonder?
No? What is it?
Oh my goodness, I think you'd adore it. It's really fucking cute. Wander Over Yonder is, I want to say, a Nickelodeon joint. Could be wrong though. Let's see. I think it's been over for a little while now, but I want to say that it ran for like 2-3 seasons, and it's a very. You thought it was Disney? You could be right. But it follows the titular character Wander, and he's essentially just this like adorable little Muppet looking cartoon character, and he just travels the universe being wholesome as fuck to everybody he comes across. It's a very comfy show, and I highly recommend it for anybody who just like wants something really like chill and positive in their life. But the duality of man. Yeah, absolutely, Otis.
I have made Garfield a regular guest on my stream. He's just always in the background. And I love
Is that like your real world cat Garfield, or like you have an animated Garfield picture or something like that?
I have both a real world cat Garfield and I also have a plushie, and I'm using the plushie currently.
Nice.
He has this
see-
smug smirk on his face.
Oh, yeah, that is a good point, Otis. A lot of people thirst for the antagonist of Wander Over Yonder.
Let's go!
But I would actually...
Sorry.
What?
Antagonist. More of
I would
the
actually
great
say-
character.
Well, she's not morally gray at all. I actually forget what the character's name is now, like an asshole. But no, not that character's not ambiguous in the slightest. They're like a full-on bad dude. But
Thank you
I
for
would say that
following,
the-
not cheesecakes.
oh, welcome to the stream. Let's before we hit the big red button, we should probably pop all these explosives.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Good morning, Bransomeware. How you doing?
Lady Dominator, yeah, that's what it is.
Lady Dominator?
Yeah.
Let her dominate me. Okay.
You don't even know. You don't even know, and you're just like saying shit. Swear to God, the youth these days.
Awooga. Awooga. Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm vibing with Horatius, and I've got so much caffeine in my system. I'm ready.
Ah, that explains so very much.
I'm ready. Oh.
Did you know that you can actually pick up your mines if they haven't detonated at least once?
Yes. I am a big Chad brain cell. Help, I can't stop saying Chad and Sigma and Hog and a lot of different things. No!
So, okay. This is gonna sound shitty, because it's become kind of like this like really rude thing that people are saying to people.
Yeah.
But go touch grass.
No, Cheesecake, the guy who just followed me, is actually, a friend from a Discord server. And, we have a mutual friend named Grass, so whenever someone tells me that, I'm just gonna, wander over yonder and touch ass of grass, What game is this? Deep Rock Galactic. You are intergalactic space dwarves who delve into the bowels of Hoxie's 5? Is that what IB is? 4? Fuck! And find minerals. And it sounds
Several
boring,
hundred
but I
hours in the
promise
game, by the
it's
way.
so good.
We're just like, what's Oxus called out?
Yes, yes. I have
Profile
500
level
hours in
200.
this game.
That's wild. You must really have grinded EXP because, like, I have more hours in this game than you, and you have like 80 profile levels on me. I feel so inefficient.
What? I didn't ride EXP on purpose, but I did have friends who ride EXP.
So you did just
Yes, by proxy, and also
on the coattails of others.
I like suffering,
Mhm.
so I force myself to play higher has levels. There's another cat.
Fuck! I gotta drop a resupply. I do not have the ammo to kill that.
I'm sorry, I said I enjoy suffering and the game rewarded me.
Yep. Faster between 2 points is a straight line. That's why driller exists. Hell yeah. Is it gonna happen? Is it the dream? Is it the dream?
Please.
Tell me.
Please. Please.
Damn it.
Oh, it happened! It did! It went down like half!
I'm really bummed that didn't insta-kill.
Ooh.
Alright, good luck.
Yay. Hey, look, we didn't lose a siding.
So, I want to put it out there that I'm kind of the best video game boy of all time.
Uh-huh.
Because I planned that so perfectly.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? You're welcome.
Uh-huh. I totally believe you with every fiber of my being.
As well you should.
Oh my god, were you playing
And-
actively when there were a few weeks where they redid the AI for the Doretta missions, and everything was attacking twice as much.
Twice as often or like
Twice as
much
often.
damage?
Twice as often. So
Yikes.
basically twice the damage. And
Yeah.
there was just a few weeks where it was impossible to complete deep dives because they had the Reddit missions on them and the AI was messed
Yeah.
up. And then the devs were like, it's a feature! We upgraded the AI! And we were like, huh?
Like, downgrade it, downgrade it.
Yeah.
Dead dwarves everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta catch up on chat just a second. Can you imagine simping over a hero like some sort of basic person? If you're not into Lancers or anti-heroes, then what are you even doing with your life? Look, villains can love unconditionally and completely, throwing the rest of the world away to be there with you. That's called a yandere.
Yeah.
Can Doretta's drills wreck you? No, but they will push you. So, like, if you jump on top of the drills, you'll get pushed to the left.
I wish Doretta's
pretty
drills would wreck me. Ooh. I apologize for my misconduct.
Honora,
I apologize.
it's not. You're not allowed to make those jokes.
I apologize.
The drill dozer is ready to
I
start.
want you to know that
Bomber and hot stuff.
there has been like 10 other instances in this 18-minute stream of mine where I have wanted to make funny pee-pee boo-boo joke and have decided against it.
You're just not allowed.
This is me on my filter. It's not very good. It's not a very good filter.
Had to hop into a Nora's shack to bonk. Thank you. I appreciate you.
The bonk command.
Yeah. That's what Otis is saying.
By the way, Honor, do you know Yuri
Quality
by any
humor.
chance? I don't. I don't know Yuri. Unless it's eyebrow wiggle Yuri.
Sweet.
We have the Hollow Mite. Trying to see if I can find enough
I have. Oh,
nitro to
yeah. I don't have nitro.
see if
Did
we can get another.
did we check the last room when we were going
No.
through? Because I can go back and
No.
check.
You go ahead and do that.
I'll set up
I
my
think this
turrets.
wildlife
first.
school. Yeah, dude, this game has amazing world building in it, and just like the flora and fauna of every location is diverse and lush. And so you look at the regular base enemies, the glyphid grunts, and you're like, okay, this dude's a pretty standard sci-fi monster. I'm into it. And then you go to a different area, like a notably different area, and their carapace and their flesh is differently colored. They have different elemental properties due to the local like area. It's so ecosystem, I should say. It's so fucking cool.
Oh, nitro.
Like, chat, these regular Praetorians, if I agitate it, hey fucker. I'm trying to show things to chat. Fucking attack me. Alright, you see how he vomits that pool, that, like, stream of acid? In the radioactive exclusion zone, the Praetorians don't spew acid. They instead radiate radiation. It's really cool. And in the cold area, they breathe a freezing breath.
Gotta wait for the recharge.
He's late for work. I got time for your dwarf nonsense. I mean, I guess.
I have
Like-
38 nitro.
38 nitro? That'll get us there, actually.
Oops.
Your time is up, Crate.
Also, hello, Barbarian. Welcome to the Mountain Homes. Good to see you today. We're playing with Honora. I got the little reactive PNG going.
Oh, do you? Wait,
Yeah.
I want to check it out. Don't die. What? I'm bouncing. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I gotta teach you how to use that website. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Reloading.
The problem with me is I don't have like an overlay or anything, so people's faces will just be covering up gameplay.
Well, you can use OBS to make them really small.
Yeah.
Just a little quiet, but my ears might just be off today. I think your ears might be off unless anyone else in chat is also detecting that Honora is quiet. In which case I can address that.
I can also address that by screaming.
No.
Thank you for the raid, Mr. 8658. How you doing? How was your stream? I think I saw you streaming Dwarf Fortress earlier, and you also came into my stream earlier. How was
Hell
it?
yeah. Welcome, Raiders. Big red button.
We fight.
Yes, big red button. She's like a clown. A big red button.
If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission. So guard it well against any hostiles.
I do be putting down proxies though.
We got an incoming swarm.
Do you want to
Remember that the drill dozer
throw
is
them down here in
priority.
their hallway?
Oh,
You
I
know where
already
they'd be
used them
incredibly
all.
effective.
Swarms? They're here.
Well, fall back and go grab the other resupply. I mean, don't actually, but
Okay.
why was I smacking Doretta?
Cause she thick.
She do be thick though, but mainly it was for moral support.
Have you heard the line where you ping a Betsy and the dwarf goes, "Look at that chonk."
I have not. That's amazing.
It was interesting. I lost 29 dwarves to a dragon, but I got her into a cage trap, and now I just have a pet dragon. What the was it like a wooden
That's
cage as
amazing.
well?
The drill dozer.
It amuses me. Sorry.
No, you're good. I just need help.
Dragons in Dwarf Fortress can be contained by like a little wooden cage. It was a wooden cage? Oh my god. Soundtrack kinda slapping. Kinda bussy. Fuck.
Yikes. No, it was my bad.
Barely holding together. Be more careful.
Do dwarves slap each other with their pickaxes? Not often.
We measure length sometimes.
Measure what?
Length of our pickaxe.
That's silly, because as we all know, the length of the haft or shaft of your pickaxe is most importantly dictated by the purpose for which the axe is serving. A short-handled pickaxe is useful for very particular jobs. For getting into smaller spaces, of course. Longer-handled pickaxes are more important for when you're trying to hew more turgid stone, where you need more oomph.
It's not about the size of the handle, it's about how you use it.
Well, like I said, it's more about what it's for.
I'm still in the Dwarf Fortress category!
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Literally, when we were talking before the stream, I was like, I have to remember to change the category this time, because I keep forgetting
Yep.
to do that. Ooh. Ooh.
Man, egg on the face of all of the raiders who are like, oh man, this is a weird looking dwarf fortress.
Yeah, true, true.
I mean, I see dwarves, but this is ridiculous.
Bit more graphics than I remember.
Just a little bit more graphics than I remember.
Just like a couple million more pixels, but don't worry about it.
It's texture pack. Alright, I'll work on the pylons.
The graphics for this Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode are pretty strange. Thanks, mister. I installed them myself.
Turgid is an odd word, but I really do like it.
I just remembered my friend went through like a 2-week-long phase where she just really liked the word gape.
Like the word what?
Gape.
Gape?
Gaping.
Jesus. What weapon is Honora using? That looks like the auto shotty.
I don't know
What the
my weapon's called.
motherfuck?
Ew, why is there another death? We've had 3 deaths.
I don't know that we're gonna pull this one out, man. Like,
If it blows
I'm gonna
up
see if
on
I can
this,
take
we're
this.
fucked. Basically. Oh, wait. Just, okay, honestly, don't kill it. Just let it walk around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the play.
Yeah. If we don't kill it and let it just walk around Dottie, then she has
But-
way less chance of being killed.
That'll come off it. You just have to like get close enough to repair it without it wanting to detonate.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
move.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because if it attacks, it's over.
Then after we kill this dead, there we go. That huge brain. See, it doesn't even kill a detonator. That blast.
It did pop all of the pustules on it though, which is nice.
Yes, it does like half health.
I believe in your pullout game. Thanks, hypothetical gamer. I appreciate the support, my dude. Also, how are you, man? All right. What hazard are we on? We're on hazard 4, believe it or fucking not.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
This is our happy medium. Because I like
Happy
suffering.
medium?
Yes, I like suffering, and you like actually having a good time.
Yeah. Life is short. Don't waste it.
Yes.
Like that.
But also adrenaline go brr.
I got see. That's the thing though, is that I have other games for adrenaline. Like I like Hunt Showdown for adrenaline.
Drop pod has arrived. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Vermintide is great for that.
I think this is one of the only games I play for the adrenaline.
That's such a wild choice to me.
Yeah. I think, remember, like in my very first stream of yours I watched, you called it Dwarf Therapy.
Yeah.
I occasionally drop into like a more chill game, and I enjoy it so much. But I also enjoy getting my ass kicked.
Ooh.
Versatile.
How does Doretta get back up to the ship? Left down there in the dark? Yeah, Doretta's left down there in the dark. You know, alright, fine. You know what? Also, how do you do, Fossey? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by the mountain, no?
Rock and stone.
I'm gonna go grab Doretta. I'll be right back.
Dottie. My friends were so rude to Doretta when she came out. They were committing full-on hate crimes.
It's disgusting. You keep with bad people.
It's okay, I don't talk to most of them anymore. How dare they not see the majesty and thickness of Her Majesty Doretta.
13 raiders from Elia's Lost. Holy crap. Welcome, raiders. Dwarves, miners, defend the mountain horde.
Gold.
We're lost, help us. That's really cute. That's a fantastic little, like, raiding message. I adore it.
Oh.
But welcome everybody. Billy Giraffe, Roger Man, Ellie, Kuboy. Man, is my eyesight starting to go? We're tired, but we're rating. Well, welcome back.
Demon.
Pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Lately, I haven't been able to read out follows at all, like the usernames. My brain just buffers.
I feel that.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was playing
Oh
Caves
my
of
God.
Blood, and they had like all these futuristic
You gonna help
fantasy
me?
names, which I read without stuttering, and then I'd get like a totally normal name as a follow, and I'd be like, when, you know?
No, I don't. I can't relate to that at all. But that sounds really intense.
Aw.
So,
That's-
to answer the question of what happens to Doretta, you throw her head in the can, you get the fuck out of here.
Extraction commencing.
Okay, so let me catch up to chat a little bit. Snickzumi, thank you for hosting the stream. And for the follow, RogerMan12, thank you for the follow. How many fingers am I holding up? 2. Absolutely everyone is such a hard time saying my name. Like, bruh. How's it going, peeps? Oh, it's so good. Have you ever when you dream or however that fucking weird ass kid goes?
yeah.
It's going well. It's a great morning for me. That's awesome. Ties cakes on everybody's limbs. That's an obscure way to disable somebody.
Completed.
But honestly, welcome all the Elia's Lost Raiders to the Mountain Home. It's good to see everybody. Welcome. I'm Horatius the Dwarf. I am playing here with Anora TV. We're playing some Deep Rock Galactic, as we said. Yeah,
Round of skull crushers for me and my
Yum.
chaps.
it's a first-person dwarf space mining bug splatting simulator.
Shoot, go pew pew. Yo.
I'm like legitimately hoping that I don't need to get fucking glasses. A dwarf killed your pet rock, then your rock was fucking
An elf.
like found lacking. Sounds like a nice way to start the morning. Of course. I do grieve for your loss. Not to make fun, but
Here's a tip.
that is unfortunate.
It is in a dwarf's nature to kill rocks and make them into something stronger.
You can't personify the rock. The rock and the stone are important, but they are material.
And the Dwayne and the Johnson?
You can't just be like, let's talk about wrestlers. Because I'm going to talk about The Undertaker way too much and how nobody's ever beaten him in the Hell in the Cell.
We're all gonna die.
Thank you for the follow, B2J1, and thank you for the workout, Kuboy.
For rock and stone.
What's this for? To make me work out, because I'm fucking fat. So right now, I'm doing a 10 rep set of dumbbell extensions above my head. Because, so what you may have noticed is that in a lot of streamers' channel point redemptions, they have a lot of like hydrate or, you know, stuff like that. Stretch is in there too, actually, for me. Call me 2B, it's way easier to say and type. Gotcha. So I'm good at keeping myself hydrated. I'm good at making sure that I eat over the course of the day. It's actually part of the problem. Wink. B2, sorry. I dyslexia'd that pretty hard there. So yeah, I'm very good at keeping myself like well monitored in those ways, but so I don't have a hydrate reading, for example, because that's not something that I struggle with. But I do struggle with staying active while I stream for 4+ hours at a time. Bro, I do that when I stream as well. Like 600 coins for 10 pull-ups. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know that I'm about that, but mainly because my chat will fucking troll me. You know who you are, which is all of you. That people will sit there and just hammer the fucking button, and so I make sure that the workouts are pretty light. Because, like, for example, I did like 15 small workouts over the course of a stream of 4 hours, and like, not to be like, oh my god, I'm so meh, but if people just beat the crap out of the workout button, make you do 10 push-ups, I don't have a hydrate redeem to keep my points down. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait until I get redeems.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I
Main
still
in-game
don't
action.
have...
Oh no, Driller. Seems Stone conked your helmet and your headlamp has gone out. We'll see if we can get you a replacement bulb in the next few minutes. Thanks, Barbarian. Let's see. I'll do without a headlamp for a little while.
Dear lame. Just stick with me. I will be your moth. Oh wait, moths don't make light. I will be your firefly.
Okay. I mean, I have my flares. I just don't have my headlamp.
Oh, big brain.
I love the lore justification. Oh yeah, that's like a total thing here, is when people ban stuff. It's not mandatory, of course, but it is very much encouraged to try and come up with like a lore reason as to why something's been taken away. It's just for fun, you know? It's good improvisation practice for everybody. It's good writing, creative thinking. And you know, everyone gets to have a good hoot and holler about it.
You know, if you're a new player, guys, you should smack these crystals with the stuff coming out of them, because it'll give you free nitro. That's why I have so much
No, it
nitro,
won't.
see?
Mm-hmm. Your troll game is weak as fuck, Nora. I'm just gonna let you know.
I'm not trolling, it's true.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Gracious, what would you do if you woke up in real life and everything in your room turns to solid diamond? As a free action, I'd probably shit myself with glee because I'm fucking rich. Minecraft, the word is not a question, but if you're asking, do I play Minecraft or would I play Minecraft? I believe the standard answer I've been giving is if someone gives me $1,000, I'll play Minecraft.
Do you hate Minecraft?
I don't hate Minecraft, but okay, let me put this way. Minecraft streaming is a very different world than most other facets of streaming culture. And I don't want to deal with that if I don't have to. Moreover, everyone sees me as a dwarf and go, haha, diggy diggy hole, ha ha ha. And they're like, oh, you play Minecraft. And I'm like, listen, motherfucker, I have played Minecraft, but here's the hottest take known to man. Minecraft is a very good crafting and building video game. It is not a good adventure game. Now, that has changed in the past couple of big major patches.
He bowling. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay to be guilty of streaming Minecraft and Fortnite. I'm not critiquing that it's a bad decision.
Guilty.
That's just a... But I'm not... What I'm saying is that that's not necessarily my brand. And that's okay, you know?
You don't wanna be shipped with your Minecraft buddies, bro?
I don't mind that. As long as they're of legal consenting age. Listen, if fucking Diggy someone paid Diggy $1,000 to draw a picture of me and him in bed together, I'd be so stoked. But you know, I don't need to encourage that. It's a trash adventure game because you got to play the chore simulator for fucking ever first. Yeah, that's part of it for sure. Honora.
What? What is it?
Ancient Dwarven tradition. We're rich.
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 We're rich. And also there's a wave. We're rich.
We're rich.
Yo.
Get your fucking turret down. We're in like a cave.
Oh
Run swarm incoming. Kill or be killed, team.
In your defense, there's no need to have a defense. If you like the video game, it's okay to like things.
Video.
Understand, like, I am not a person who tells people that they're not allowed to like shit if it's not hurting anybody to like it. Because I know that there's a lot of shit out there that I don't like, and that's okay. So, you know. Oh, take care, Ellie. I will have a wonderful stream. Head off to bed. Lurk if you can. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you around. We should game together sometime. So hit me up.
Oh, sweet.
And thanks for bringing your wonderful compatriots here. They seem like good sorts. I haven't wanted to kick any of them out yet, so that's great. Very promising.
Spam the exercise button. Go.
Go ahead and do it. It's good. You're only making me stronger. I will say Minecraft adventure maps are a blast, like those tailored experiences are opposed to normal craft. Yeah, I completely agree with that. But here's the thing. I think that, and again, I don't think that there are many games that really compare to Minecraft in terms of, like, Lego blocks, but the video game. You know, in terms of the creativity that you can exhibit is pretty, you know, unparalleled. Exercise option broke? Well, then I'm gonna just die. You all killed me. So thanks for that.
You just have to constantly exercise for the rest of your life. Don't worry about it.
And that's, yeah, that's how it goes.
Found follow Mike.
At least your body will be jacked. That's what I'm excited for. Then perish. I will. But on my own time and by my own actions.
Red sugar.
Or I suppose in this instance of not working out, my own inaction.
A secondary objective has been achieved.
I hate working out so much.
Dwarf life in a
Everybody hates working out. Nobody enjoys working out. Anyone who says that they enjoy working out is describing the feelings that they experience after working out, because it sucks to do. It's not fun.
But masochists.
That would be a, Do I have it backwards? Now you got me questioning my own shit.
Sadists are the ones
I
that
don't-
like to hurt people. Masochists are the ones that like to get hurt.
Yeah.
I have a masochist friend who
reloading.
enjoys working out to the point where he's just in pain constantly.
Okay,
I'm like,
well,
why?
that person seems a little bit unhinged and they should probably seek professional help.
Yeah.
Just
Please.
become so mighty you no longer need a pickaxe to mine. I've met dwarves who don't need pickaxes to mine. They don't mine as fast as even, like, pudgy dwarves with pickaxes, but they can mine without a pickaxe, and that's pretty impressive.
Under-exercising bad, but over-exercising also bad. Take care of
Yep.
yourself, gamers, or I'll spank you. Wait, I'll
Oh, we're
change
done.
that. I'll tear off your ears.
Has been ordered and is on the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Imagine depositing, it's like pyrite.
When you guys were younger, did you guys watch like creepypasta readings on YouTube? And get
No,
the
I
shit
always thought
scared out of you?
creepypastas were fucking stupid.
Okay, but as like a 10-year-old, I was like, yo! There's a guy
No,
with no
the-
face! And he
fir-
kills people! Ooh.
The first time I saw Sonic with MS Paint
Sonic.
fucking evil eyes, I was like, this is the stupidest shit of all time.
Drop pod arrived.
Um,
Mule is returning to
One exception, the Godzilla creepypasta. The Godzilla creepypasta is cool, but see, like, that's the thing, though, is, like, I've seen creepypastas and shitposts. I mean, fuck, SCP is pretty much just creepypasta,
Adults.
the subculture. But, like, some of them are cool, but, like, the vast majority of creepypasta is just such fucking trite, poorly written schlock.
Where
I'm
do
gonna
I
drill.
go?
I'm done walking.
Okay, thanks. I got lost.
Better hurry.
It's because there was no entry cap for writing a creepypasta. You could do it if you were like an 8-year-old at home.
You mean kind of like streaming?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Warren Wolf, welcome, welcome. The most direct route is a straight line. Hell yeah, Otis. Thanks for the wow. Love that.
Our CP is just creepypasta, but with an entry gap because you've got to get through the
Your shit's
drafting
gotta get
phase.
approved.
Yeah.
It's almost as if that's why the vast majority of SCPs are more well written and debatably interesting.
Yup.
Weird.
I've looked at the draft page. There are some pretty funky things that never get through.
Oh, thanks for the workout, Otis.
Wow.
Yo, chat's popping off today.
Yo. Your chat is so sweet. I love them.
Listen, they're good people, but I think that a lot of that comes from, like, I treat them like adults, which is something that I've noticed that a lot of streams don't. I'm not saying that you do or you don't, but a lot of streams don't really seem to respect their audience. Like, they appreciate their audience, but that's a very different sensation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna get exploded.
Nope. Doing fine. Dude finna look like a Greek god. Yeah, can I look like Dionysus?
Yes!
Or Bacchus? And I'm not talking about Dionysus from Hades. I'm talking about like OG, like Buddha fat boy Dionysus. Give me that great abs harder than the minerals he mines. Listen, I've got a gut, but I've got muscles under them, man.
Yo. Coffee. Okay.
I totally agree. They think everyone in their chat is a fucking 12-year-old. Well, to be fair, some of you are fucking 12-year-olds, mentally or otherwise. But yeah, I don't know. It's just my general approach to, like, see people. Like, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt up front, and I don't mean to obfuscate that as, like, you know, oh no, I'm sure no matter what you're saying, you have, like, a good point there. I just, you know, let people be who they are and, you know, talk to them like an adult. And most often, like, I've had people in my chat that I really do not agree with a lot of the time, but because I talk to them like they're people, and because I, you know, let them speak their mind and then maybe tear their points down afterwards if I think that they're weak or wrong, you know, at least they feel heard. And that's one of the rules in the chat is it's okay to be an asshole here. That shit's totally welcome. But if you become an asshole, or if you're to the point where you're not willing to verbally engage with people, I guess in this format, textually engage with people, if you're just here to be like, to essentially do the equivalent of putting your fingers in your ears and just like going blah 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 blah, you're stupid, then you're not fucking welcome here, because you're not trying to talk to anybody. You're just trying to be observed, and frankly, you're gonna die alone and no one's gonna miss you, so chill out.
I feel like in the last week, since I've changed my games to ASCII games, which have like a different audience,
Oh, yeah.
everyone feels so much older and more mature than I am. Whereas before it was either they were around my age, or like a little bit older, or a little bit younger.
Ow.
So I just have all
Yeah,
these
I mean,
like little mentors in my chat, and I'm like, thank you for telling me how the 15-step buttons that I have to press to do this thing in the game because it's so complex.
Well, it's important to remember that, like, especially when you're dealing with, like, old and, to be honest, like, when you're talking about ASCII games, kind of forgotten and esoteric, like, genres, the people that are still in those communities are hungry for new people to join their culture. So, like, the moment you're like, hi, I'm new and I want to play this video game, they're like, oh, a new person, I can show off how cool and important I am and where my knowledge is. And that sounded kind of like I was being like a prick, but I mean, literally everybody does that shit. If you fucking walk up to somebody and say football, and they're like, oh, another football, and they're gonna talk to you about football for fucking ever because they're fucking desperate to talk to other people about their hobby.
We're rich.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh.
Gotta come quick. No, like, because of that, I think that ASCII games, the community has just been so, like, overwhelmingly positive to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've had so many people pop in and give me, like, really nice beginner advice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a thin line between, like, backseating and being
sure.
rude and telling you what to do and, like, helping you, but every time they've just
Yeah.
been doing their best to help. I'm enjoying it, and I think
Yeah,
it's definitely my style of game.
Yeah. It's intrinsically part of human nature to try and pass on your knowledge to the next generation. Like, it's just in your brain to want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, not that you're preying off of that very primal desire, but you are feeding that need that people have to share what they know.
Yes. And that's what being
Tell
a
us how you
streamer
really
is.
feel.
Gotta
Hypothetical gamer, you
provide
know that I
value.
always fucking speak my mind. You gotta be an asshole with a point. I suppose that's true. Northern streamers act like their whole chat are kids, especially when they treat some people like adults they know personally. Exactly. Like, I'm very transparent with the people that are in my chat that I know personally. For example, like Hypothetical Gamer, Barbarian, Thatch Roof Cottage, who's, like, I think the only VIP in the chat is a real world friend of mine. And if he's not careful, he's gonna get made into a mod.
How dare you be such a good friend? Come here, I'll give you love and affection. That's just you
I mean,
in a nutshell.
To everybody, though, like, I don't know. I think that a lot of people need a soft hand in their life, and the fucking world these days is not super populous with them.
Okay. Thank you. They look like little baby birds going, ah, feed me! And then they kill you.
Do they?
Yes. The spitballers.
You've seen weird fucking birds, dude.
Yo. That was my bird impression.
Because it's a survival need. Exactly correct, Kuboy.
A what?
The thing I was talking about passing on your knowledge is a survival thing.
Oh, yeah.
Birds aren't real. It's true. They're fake.
They were made by the government.
Any more gentle hands nowadays? Yeah, I agree with that, especially with the shaky foundation we've been left with. Huh, weird that.
Very cool.
Back now, what did I miss? You missed me being very brutally honest to chat. Me and Honora talking about how Honora's getting into ASCII games like Dwarf Fortress, for example, and how the communities there are very hungry to share their knowledge with newer players.
Oh, I hear beep beep. Oh, I found beep beep.
Oh, nice. I'll let you go and find it, because I have all the pickaxe parts, so...
Incoming. Look if you got him.
I think I also have them all. I just want the minerals.
I mean, yeah.
So, I'll go get him. Do you have a name for your pickaxe?
My pickaxe?
Yes.
Yes.
What is it?
Tool. Because pickaxes are tools. No, I don't have, like, a cute pet name for my pickaxe. I don't.
Mine is Bonky.
It's sad to see pinball dying out. I mean, pinball's dying out because arcades are dying out as well. Like, that's just the natural progression of that, unfortunately. And pinball, the beauty and the downfall of pinballs are the same thing. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. And that's the physicality of the pinball is intrinsic to that game. So, like, pinballs work really well in the physical space, but they don't really work anywhere else because emulating the physics of a small metal pinball is kind of like
Astronomical
not how physics
cost.
works. Like, it's possible to treat it as much as possible, but, like, there's always going to be a little bit of part of your monkey brain that's going to be like, man, that's not how a pinball would work. How does the Red Letter Media quote go? You might not have noticed. But your brain dead.
Monkey.
You know, we came from an amazing talk from Ellie, and I'm super tired, but I had to come over here to a man who speaks the truth like I can't fall asleep anymore. Well, you're very welcome. Hey, I don't know what time zone you're in, and if you're a regular of Ellie's, you're probably in the same time zone as they, which means that it's probably pretty difficult for you to make my streams. But I'm EST, or EDT, and I stream 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. most work days. Monday through Friday, I should say.
Ooh. My ears are itchy, and for some reason, every time they itch, I get like a full body chill. So I'm just like wriggling.
Ellie's still here. It's like, not gonna lie, I couldn't pull away. I'm still here too. That's so touching, Ellie. Thank you so much. Shit. Hey, Barbarian, can you click on Ellie's Lost's username, go to their Twitch, and then post their URL in the chat so people can go find them? I would, but because I'm playing not solo for some reason, I can't pause my game right now.
Thank you, milady. My lord. Maleech.
CBD, I was just all but not like a freaking gremlin. I thought that you were some manner of North American, or just not too off of my time zone. But you were up all night. I mean, that's on brand for you, so like I get it. Doesn't like all of your icons have massive bags under their eyes? Thank you, Barbarian. I really appreciate that, man.
I am a...
So if you guys don't know who that is, go check them out.
I am a beta afternoon streamer instead of a Chad morning streamer like you. But time zones exist. So...
Stop talking in Twitch chat memes.
That's not Twitch, that's Reddit.
What, Chad?
Chad and Beta and Sigma, yeah.
No, those are stupid names with stupid connotations based off of a dumbass
I know,
fucking
it's so
work study
stupid.
that the guy who fucking wrote it came out and said that it's a bunch of crap.
Toxic masculinity, let's go! Let's go!
Why are you celebrating this? I don't understand.
No, I'm making fun of it, I'm sorry. Toxic masculinity
fucking
bad,
worst
act
reaction.
how you want to. Ooh.
Otis the Can, that's really touching, man. I really do appreciate you saying that. It's legitimately hard to pull away from my streams. I try really hard to make them enjoyable and engaging, so I'm glad that that's resonating with people.
Oh, there's the other egg.
Let's be a morning streamer for Australia. I mean, that's literally what Honora does. They're Australian. I guess doxing you, sorry.
Oh, how dare you. It's not like I have a thick accent.
I don't know that you do have a thick Australian accent.
Do I not?
What?
Stabby boy. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna work out over here real quick at this dead corpse so you can come get it.
Thanks, bro. Broski. Gamer.
There's glue on the weights, and now you have to mine while holding them? I don't know how I can do that, and it's not an in-game action. Let me see. Let me work out while I think about it.
The weights?
The weights that I'm holding right now in my real-world hands. Yeah. Hypothetical gamer says that your Australian accent's there, but it's not super Crocodile Dundee.
G'day, mate.
Oh, crikey.
Fucking alright.
Is he right? Here's what I'll do, Madrasity. I'll respect that. I'll play one-handed and holding the weight in the other hand.
Your hand's gonna be so strong when you get back.
Nah, mate, shit, Jack. Let's throw in the ute.
Why are you actually decent at it? I've never met an American who's decent at it.
That's not different. Throw a little bit of a hick on it.
Never mind, it sounds British now. Bonk!
Well, yeah, I fucking gotta mix it up. It's part of the punchline, Nora.
It's part of the punchline.
We about to see some true dwarven flexing. Yeah, mining one-handed while working out with the other. Speaking of super non-subtle plug, for me, after this mission, someone remind me about the plug that I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because I have a product that I think I'm going to set up a donation incentive for, which would be the first time I've ever done that. Which I'm kind of like cringed about, but
Oh no, how dare I plug my own stream and have full
merch.
content.
Merch is coming actually. Once I get a little bit more going, a little more capital going, I can. I found a website that I can submit some art to get a body pillow cover made, and to get a mouse pad that's my belly instead of anime boobies.
Oh, don't say that.
Why?
It's like my dad saying he's gonna put his body on a body pillow. Well, they're all gonna thirst over you.
That's the idea. The amazing merch, I love it. Yeah.
I'd
Daddy
buy the
pillow, exactly.
the belly mouse pad though.
Right?
Right? Yeah. Having a beer
Alright.
belly is a true sign of dwarven competence, you know?
I mean, I got it without the beer, which is, a problem, but whatever. Thirst for horror hard. What's up, Shadows? How you doing, man? Bro, beer belly pillow. Alright, hit the video button, time to go.
Okay.
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
We go
So,
for...
the thing I wanted to put on as a donation incentive, it's like $100, is, can you platform up to that?
Oh, wait. Yes.
Is, my buddy Perry Gaming. If you guys have never seen, her streams, you should, first of all. She's absolutely fucking hilarious. And, her arms and hands are tracked. And I was like, so how you do that? Because I'm kind of stupid about a fair amount of things. So I was curious as to how to get my hands and arms tracked and part of this process. All right, I think for realsies now, I'm gonna get some sleep. Thanks for the fun time. Thank you for coming by, Ellie. You take care, all right? And I meant it. Let me know when we can game sometime, okay?
Yes, but I'm lost again.
Okay. Funkle Josh, welcome, my dude. For Carl.
Yo!
Speaking of for Carl, did you know that there's a sound alert for like 10 cents that you can do this for Carl? Self-plug.
Oh, look.
Drop pod departing in T-minus.
I need to get my financial number from the Aussie government so I can get that money from Twitch.
Yeah!
Alright, time to leave.
Let's go!
Alright,
Retrieving escape pod.
see if I can find those. Nice. So here it is, you guys. That's the product that my buddy Perry told me about. So it'd be about $100 when it's all said and done. But yeah, if I get that, and then I have a buddy of mine like make a little 3D printed clip that I can like clip it to my shirt, it'll track my hands and shit.
Yo. That's so cool.
You own one of those. That's awesome, Atrocity. What do you use it for, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like VR chatter?
Nicely done, miner.
Yo! Weeklies are done.
The first one is.
Core hunt. Let's go.
Your mission is
Absolutely nothing? Alright.
prepped. Get on board the drop pod.
Red Rock Blaster.
Rounds of red
Extra
rock,
health, baby.
extra sugar around the ring.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized that Red Rock Blaster is made with red sugar.
Hmm?
I'm so smart. You don't understand. My intellect. My intelligence. Oh, did you
So
know?
how make? Yeah. What's up?
Some of the weapon descriptions in DRG say that they are like one of a kind, and thus would be specific to the dwarf that you're playing, which means that everyone
Right.
in DRG is playing as one team, right? So technically, that means that Deep Rock Galactic has the perfect environment for dwarf, Ruby style OC teams.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Will you make will you make a dwarf team with me?
Nope. Ruby's dog shit. Don't talk to me.
I've never watched Ruby, but I think that the OC teams are pretty cute, you know?
Yeah. Nora did just drop a Ruby reference. That's my coffee, by the way, everybody. If you want to support the channel, it's in the stream information below. But I literally never advert for it because I don't like to ask people for money. Dwarf team sounds fun. Maybe not Ruby type, but dwarf style. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that. What, me saying that I don't like Ruby?
Huh?
Good morning, oh hi there. Welcome to the mountain home. It's good to see you.
Wait, me? Saying that you don't like... Wait, how I react
No.
to you saying it? Or how chat reacts?
Hypotheticals is saying
Fucking stone in the heart.
I don't know how I feel about that. It was a thing.
Oh, about
morning
Ruby
treating-
itself, maybe.
Yeah, morning is treating me very well. I mean, we're actually kind of popping off today. We're 19 people at only an hour in. We get to 20 people with some regularity these days, but to just like pop up to this number this early in the morning, I mean, the very, very generous raid from Elia's Lost certainly helped. And it's really cool to meet all these new folks that are hanging out.
Thank you for following Funkle Joe's bonk. Yes. Oh, I got another viewer. Chad.
Hell yeah.
Chad.
Oh, to say, I really wanted to like Ruby, but I just can't. Listen, man, H Bomber Guy on YouTube put out a 2-hour long video about why
Yes. Oh.
Ruby's kind of trash. And it's a really good video. I honestly recommend checking out pretty much everything he does. But the
This time we're after an Omeran Heartstone.
the short answer that I like to put out there is
Autonomous drill dozer.
a lot of what makes Ruby weak is its writing is kind of dog shit.
Keep it running. Good luck, miners.
Moreover than its writing, like its world building is really, really vapid.
It has a good premise, but it was basically
Sure.
just made to show off, what was his name? Ohm's pipe scenes?
Right.
And then
Yeah,
Ohm
and that's-
unfortunately passed away. So now you have a series with very bad writing, with a plot that is, and a setting that
Honora, can
isn't
we-
well interconnected. Without
Can we talk about this fucking slipshod mining? What is this? What is this?
Don't take my sloppy seconds. How dare you.
Don't. Monty Ohm, yeah.
Yeah. Monty Ohm was a wonderful person. So, I have never watched Ruby in its entirety, but at some point, someone tried to convince me to play a Ruby tabletop RPG one-shot set on, like, an obscure system. But then the DM just didn't show up to the first and only session because it was a one-shot.
Oh.
And then he was just like, okay, so, when are we rescheduling it? And I was like, huh? You don't reschedule one-shots, bro. You show up for
I mean, ugh.
like, if it
Sounds
was
like
a
a bad
friend
DM,
group,
yeah.
I would understand. But this was like a, you know, make a post and find strangers on the internet type of deal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. If it was a friend, then sure.
At that point, you're like making a statement about your morals to a bunch of strangers, and that you're telling them that you're not fucking reliable.
Yeah. And like I forced myself to watch like 3 hours of Ruby content for that session.
I love that Shadow Zane is throwing shade at you. in
What?
my chat. Because his engineer decides to jump for resources instead of platforming.
I am platforming! Shut up! Look, I have a platform right here, and here, and here, and here.
Now you're just being wasteful.
It's not wasteful if management doesn't.
Hey dog, I'm gonna head out. I really enjoyed talking, but I'm just fucking exhausted. I gotta go to Cali, so see you later. Hey man, take care. Honestly, thanks for popping by. It's nice to meet you. Lurk if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. And I'll see you at the next shift, alright? We're doing a Sea of Thieves chill fishing stream tomorrow morning. So if you like Sea of Thieves, you like fishing, you want to talk about fishing, I'll be here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST.
I want to go fishing in real life. I've never been fishing.
It's boring, so make sure you go with good company or you're gonna have a bad time.
Please. You fool. You fool. I have ADHD. I can daydream for hours on end.
Okay. I'll lurk and love fishing. Nice. Yeah, good night, good boy.
Yes.
If it works, the same thing as delete motion? Maybe.
Delete.
Eh. Video games, thank you.
I was gonna reference
Thanks for the workout.
Californication when Chat said that he was going to California, but I couldn't remember how it went. And for some reason,
The Red Hot Chili Pepper song
yes,
that came out before you were born.
yes. Don't die.
This workout's gonna get me killed.
I'll kill you. Don't worry.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's fine. I also put on the Baby Boo fucking Hazard 3 difficulty.
No, this is fun. I like it.
Madrasta, you're mad. We're all mad here, man.
Oh, I shot you in the face. Whoopsie.
It's okay.
Whoopsie daisy.
It's alright.
Whoops. Whoa. Yo. I had so much coffee today.
I'm gonna say you're pretty pepped up today.
I'm also hyped. My stream earlier was so good. I got like 10 average viewers, which pop. I don't think I'm very good at commentating DRG because I tend to get like no views for it, which is fine. But I'm having fun. And I had a great stream earlier.
It's really important to not hold on to the numbers too hard. I generally don't look at the numbers at all while I'm actively streaming. Like I only know that I have a bunch of people in here because of the fucking raid. But normally I don't think it's very healthy to focus on the numbers. It can be at best a distraction that sort of influences no running. Son of a bitch. How unfortunate. Seems to inhale some of those webs, giving you a nasty cough. Take it easy for a few minutes to catch your breath. I might have to go and actually turn the keybind off for that.
Gonna be
Stopping work
automatic.
while you get some work done today? Not a problem. You take care. Oh, hi there. Rock and Stone.
Yeah, I try not to look at views during stream and only look once after stream. It's most important to just have fun. I like having fun first and foremost, but I think for me, I like a sense of purpose and growth. So if I see if I see loss in views, and I'm doing the exact same thing, then I kind of realize it's getting stale. So I just adjust it around it. I try not to think about it too much. I wanna have a balance between like a business big brain and my little gremlin brain, you know? Gremlin strammer brain.
So, misread webs as weebs. Weebs in your lungs is also bad. Weebs in anywhere is bad. Nerds are the fucking worst.
Wow.
What? They are. All nerds are the worst. Name a nerd that's not the worst. Yes, and nerds are the worst. Drama. We're now a drama channel.
I now have beef with you. You
Sure.
insulted me live on stream. Insulted my manhood. Okay.
What about Nerds the Candy? Nerds the Candy is just fucking dolled up sugar. Like, it's colored sugar. Changed my mind. Nerds Rope is pretty dank. I've actually never tried it. Despite that I've wanted to.
I'm refraining.
They are better than just a bowl of sugar. I gave you that. They're a little bit more enjoyable to eat than just a bowl of sugar.
Bowl of sugar. There's
Which is what Anora does not need right now.
bowl of sugar. Do you know what I had for breakfast this morning? Had
Violence?
half a loaf of garlic bread.
Half of a loaf of garlic bread.
Yeah.
Anora, that's not food.
I dropped half of the half on the floor and then I ate it still.
Cheesy Pete's.
And I think I have some sort of intolerance to onion and garlic because it makes me smell for days afterwards like onion/garlic, but it's worse with onion because it makes me fart real bad.
Look, fucking Shadow Zane's got your back. He goes, spoken like a true dwarf, dirt don't hurt.
Yes! It's building up
sugar?
my
No.
resistance.
Hypothetical game goes, no, that's just onion and garlic. I feel like a Nora plus Death Wish coffee would make her the world's deadliest creature for like 5 minutes.
What's Death Wish coffee?
Don't.
I want it. Okay, I don't drink coffee every day because I don't want to get a caffeine addiction. But what I do is when I have coffee, I have like 3 cups of it in one day because it tastes yum.
It's called binging.
Shadow
Zane gifted a tier 1 sub to the Hypothetical Gamer. Thank you for the gift sub, Shadow Zane, and welcome to the Mountain Homes Mining Properly. I said that horribly. Hypothetical Gamer, grab your pickaxe, it's time to get to work. You're now in the employ of the Mountain Home.
Properly.
What happens after 5 minutes, Vidrosity? I assume that either Anora would burst into a bright light, or expire like a torch that you dunked in water.
Like, I will expire like chunky milk.
Oh, don't. Making you laugh and vomit earlier? Oh my god. The service of fending off hordes in a giant mech. Does that count? Yeah, of course it does. How have you been enjoying Mech Warrior 5, by the way? I've been seeing a bunch of the friend group playing it. I can almost run again.
I'm so excited, I need to pee.
You need to go to the bathroom?
No, I'm just so excited I feel like I need to pee. It's different.
It's metallic cartage and I'm here for it. Nice.
Okay. I must be normal. Deep breath.
What is normal?
For me?
You know what, let's talk about that. Let's fuck around with that topic today, shall we?
I will never be normal.
Well, what is normal? We have to define it first, right?
It's when 2 guys named Norman and Alan get into a relationship and they have a ship name. It's called Normal because Norman and Alan.
Uh-huh. This is your magnum opus. This is what people are going to remember when you pass. This is your legacy, Nora. Normal is an object which is a line, ray, or vector that is perpendicular to a given object. Is that the actual definition of the word normal?
The mathematical.
I'm not a math person, so I'm gonna just assume that what you're saying is real.
I hate math with a burning passion.
I don't like doing math. I'm not bad at math, but I don't like doing it.
I think I have dyscalculia, I won't say I have it because I haven't been tested, but I do plan on getting tested at some point.
Yeah. I have a friend with dyscalculia. I have dyslexia myself.
But I would misread all of the mathematical signs, like the plus and division and stuff. And my teacher would call me stupid.
Ah, yes, the sign of a good educator, calling their students dumb.
She yelled at me in front of the whole class. Every lesson.
Very cool.
Sounds like that lady's got some shit that she needs to work out.
And then when I was asking the other math teachers what they thought of me doing like the basic baby maths as my senior subject, because I was forced into advanced math, because how honors works in Australia is that if you get into selective class, which is honors, then you have to be in selective for every class that you're in until 10th grade. So from 7th grade to 10th grade.
That's asinine, dude.
And at that point, it's like I would have to drop out of the class that I'd been in for most of my life, because we stayed in the same class if you're in honors.
Huh.
Like, you have the exact same classmates.
That's really dumb.
Yup.
And how do you spell dyscalculia? Because Otis is asking dyscalculia. If you don't know what dyscalculia is, Otis, dyscalculia and dyslexia are sort of the numerical and alphabetical versions of a very similar mental, like, disorder might be not the correct word, but where you essentially, your brain reads things and then they swap the positions or orientations of two of the symbols that your brain is trying to put to memory. So, like, a classic example of dyslexia is swapping your little B's with little D's. So, like, Bab instead of Dad. Or even just Dab when you're trying to say Dad. That's just a very simple example. It comes in a lot of different ways.
Apologies.
It is really interesting. I highly recommend you look into it. Alright, well, we lost multiple sections on her this time. We're doing a lot better this go around.
Yeah.
Fun fact, 71 cheers is the max you can make in a single post. By the way, Shadowzane, thank you very much for the 71 bits. I appreciate you priming the cup for a burst.
The beer cup. The mug.
I've been so cold
Also-
lately. In this stream.
What?
I've been so cold lately.
You think so coldly?
I have been so cold lately.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
No, don't worry. I am not the most, I do not have the best diction, let's say. I'm like, and you're like, what? And I'm like,
That is a good point. It is winter down there, isn't it?
yeah.
In it.
Enemies approaching the drill dozer. Defend it or die trying.
Tuesday, in it.
Dozer is at the
Sorry.
halfway point. Keep it running.
It's Friday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
I'm also what?
Hmm?
What?
The scream?
What was that noise? Yeah.
That was me imitating the "It's the Wednesday, my dudes" guy.
Oh,
When
the
you
frog?
scream.
Okay. It's just like... Need to get a Nora a dwarf scarf? Yeah.
What's a dwarf scarf?
It's a scarf for dwarves. Atrocity, thank you for the 72 bits, proving that Shadowzane may have been under-researched. I
Ooh.
legitimately do appreciate the every piece of gold matters so much, you guys. Thank you so much.
Lord. Nugget.
Dwarf scarf? You mean beard? Exactly, barbarian.
Oh.
Lol, I have been beaten. Would you rather have our, like, 50C weather? Brambo, are we doing bits? Yeah, apparently we're doing bits, Brambo. Also, how are you doing, Brambo? It's good to see you, man.
The hatchstone is almost ours.
The idea is wasting a drill dozer just to get it.
You about to explode the cup?
Oh.
There's a lot of rainbows in that cup. Listen, man. Just because corporations no longer care about gay people for 11 months because Pride Month is over, doesn't mean that we don't fucking support our LGBTQ plus and everybody that I missed on this channel. Holy shit. Shadows, I thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, my dude. That's really fucking generous of you.
So cool.
Have some support? I will. Thank you so much. Ooh, damn right. Yeah. That's very kind of you. Honestly, I will do everything I can to put every single penny towards improving the quality of this stream. And I'll put those bits towards getting the little tracking leap motion box thing, so I can have hands. Because the people who know me in real life know this very well. I gesticulate a lot. I very much talk with my hands. So, it really bums me out. Brambo with the 5,000 bits. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Italian sign language? Yeah, basically. Brambo, thank you so much for that, man. That is very fucking kind of you. That actually gets me like halfway to the leap motion thing already. So I might just get that today or this week, apparently. Thank you so much, Rambo. That means a ton, my guy. I love watching the cups. Yeah, dude. So this is something that the OG fans of the chat will remember. The first person that we had that would do shit like this was Mr. Xylent. Mr. Xylent would come in and he would just hang out and dump like 20 single bits in the cup and then drop a tenner. And then just do that for like literally 30 minutes at a time.
Oh my god.
Just fill the cup up and then pop it out. You can trap fingers too. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we need 4 more.
I need to, did you see the game bundle for Palestine over on itch.io?
No.
It was like a $5 game bundle for a good 1,000 games on itch.io. And I've been meaning to, like, sift through it at some point. Because I brought it. It was so good. Some of the games
Also,
are a
machine
little...
trap finger, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all the bits from today and just buy the leap motion thing, I think.
Yo.
So I don't know when it's gonna get here, but when it does, I'll get it set up. And unlike most fucking streamers out there, I put this fucking platform, please.
Ah! Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't see that you were pinging it for some reason.
Check my coffee. God damn it, Shadow Zane, what did you do?
Look there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. So I'll be getting that today.
You want to share with the class, Horatius?
Yeah, Shadow Zane just hit me up with 140 bucks.
Yo.
So I'll be ordering that today.
That's so cool.
It's fine. I know that fucker in real life. I can give him shit for this later. How many leap motions we getting? Could I need more than one? No. Oh, I'm out of fucking ammo.
All of the leap motions.
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
One for arms, one for legs? That seems ridiculous.
One for
Right,
belly jiggle physics.
You don't need one for that.
But stonks, you know?
Since being Zane, you're fucking crazy. Not since being single again. You fucking wild card. Jesus, man. Thank you very much. I legitimately appreciate that.
And I hit the big red button.
You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Drop pods on the way. Hang in there.
Congrats, Shadow Zane. You got a diamond.
VIP. Your chat is so sweet. I love them.
Yeah.
Look, that rock looks like a giant gator.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Drop pod departing
Yo.
in T-minus 5 minutes.
Also, the DRG dwarf assets are available online, so you should be able to suit yourself up theoretically. Yeah, I actually have a buddy of mine who is trying to get it to print correctly, but he's gonna print out on his 3D printer some, what is it? Mugs, some of the beer mugs from the Abyss Bar.
Actually, I have a friend who, Actress Cronus, who used to stream Deep Rock a lot, and he should be coming back in a few months. But he had this YouTube channel reach out to him, asking if he wanted a custom 3D printed DRG mug. And I think that's one of the coolest things that have come from this community. All the 3D printed stuff, especially if you look on Reddit, there's like a bunch of 3D printed mollies and like little loot bugs and stuff. They're so cute, and I love them.
FDM or resin? I'm pretty sure it's resin. Alright, now that I'm in the drop pod,
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
time to work out. Thank you, Madrasa. You guys keep me super honest today. So yeah, Leap Motion will be purchased. If I didn't know that I had to put in my address, I would fucking buy it on stream.
Just docs the credit card and also the address. What
Yeah.
could go wrong, you know?
Just shoot you guys up with my social security, you know, so you guys can buy
Yeah.
stuff for me.
Yeah.
Nothing you don't need, that you have to do up to 20 reps. Thanks, man. Yeah, this has been a wonderful day. What a way to end the work week, guys. Good company, good companionship. Chat's being awesome. Oh man, we hit 420 followers and I fucking missed it.
Job done. Keep at it and you'll make it through.
The funny number. The grass number.
You should have touched grass, idiot.
Ugh. Wow.
I used it against you. I know
You
your
did, look
ways.
at that.
Your mission is ready.
I'm almost proud of you.
Get on board the drop pod.
Nothing says you deserve it.
What's your love language?
I'm sorry?
What's your love language? Do you know? Like
Yeah, I
the
heard the words. I don't know what that means.
Oh, so there's there's a theory of love languages, which is like oh fuck, I have to search them up, but the ones off the top of my head are like physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time. I forget the name for it, but one of them is like gift giving. Oh, and I'm forgetting the last one. Wait, I'm gonna 5 love.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
You should.
I don't know that I only ascribe to one of those. I think that
Oh,
compassion
acts of
and caring.
service.
Yeah, I think that if you have someone in your life that you care about and that you love, you do some amount of all of those things, and it's a balance
Yeah.
of how you like to manifest your appreciation for them. Fucking Shadow State, isn't Honora like 14? No, I would not be playing video games with a 14-year-old.
Okay.
They're 17,
Get on board.
turning 18 soon.
Yes.
Which is why I give them shit every time they say something that is, I think, inappropriate.
Souls. Not really, but souls. I am not
That's
sorry
a
for
death.
what I say. I'm sorry for putting you in that position. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, and that's totally fine. Like, your life is your life. You're gonna live how you live it. But like, if you make like a lewd ooh woo joke, like I'm much older. Like what?
Yeah.
I can literally say nothing. Like there's nothing that I can say in
I'm
response to that without getting
sorry.
fucking obliterated.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, don't be sorry. Be better.
Okay.
Foss goes, that's a dad line if I ever heard it. Dwarf dad energy. Listen, it's on my Twitter. I aspire to be the VTuber dad.
Go there to pupate, so your primary objective.
Didn't you have a small identity crisis when you realized that you were old enough to be my dad?
Necessary.
No,
Bring plenty of ammo. They can take a punch.
it hit me right in the gut when you said that. But I learned this from you, Dad. Yeah, thanks, Barbarian. Especially knowing how you feel about dads. That hits different coming from you.
I just look, sound, and act like a baby.
Wally is on the way.
He's been dealing with us children for years. I mean, that's kind of the funny thing, right? Is people are like, man, you got big father energy. And it's like, yeah, I've been a dad for the communities I've been a part of for like my entire life.
Need to get my pickaxe sharpened when we get back.
I'm good at being fatherly because I've always been dad.
I think the opposite happened for me, where I was expected to be the mom friend growing up, and then I was the mom friend, and then I got sick of it, so now I act like a little gremlin baby. I'm infantilizing myself. And that's okay. I can be baby gremlin if I want to. As
Best
long
dad
as
on
it's
Twitch.
not hurting me.
I hope I'm the best dad on Twitch. I'm sure I'm not, but I'll strive for it.
Yo. I like how that grunt just walked past me to look at you. Get a load of that beard. You know? I feel cave leeches in my soul for this
Mom,
room.
the gremlin glow up. Gremlin energy is good energy. Yeah.
Gremlin. Element.
I think, a bulk detonator, which if it spawned in the map before we got here, that would make it a Crastus.
What is this?
In the French version of DRG, detonator is spelt with an EUR at the end, right? For the OR sound. But the Crassus detonator is called a detonator with an OR at the end, because in French, OR means gold.
Oh,
So they have
that's
a
so
fucking
fun.
pun
Yeah.
in the
that's
detonator
like,
Crassus name.
that's almost like a Pokemon fucking level of naming convention. I'm into it.
Yes. Because I
Okay.
changed my game into French for a while as free practice.
Barbarian hitting me with the big bang before we crack either of the fucking dreadnought eggs.
Oh god, what is it?
What's a Crassus? Crassus bulk detonators are like regular bulk detonators, with the caveat that one, they're about 20% more durable. But the big thing is when they die, they convert all of the local stone that their death explosion deforms into gold.
They are King Minos. Is that the right king?
Help.
Help?
King Midas.
Fuck. Minos was the Minotaur guy. Fuck. Oh, I got glabbed. I hate trollers. If I could have one enemy removed from the game, it would be trollers.
Really?
Yes. I like their concept. It is just that when they're in the floor, they are literally invulnerable to damage. If they don't take reduced damage, they take no damage.
mean,
It's very frustrating.
that's not totally true. I mean, if they're visible, you can hit them. But I hear what you mean. Like they can be far enough under the ground that you can't hit them.
Yes, like you can see their little things.
Jesus. Barbarian says, Driller, we're having trouble tracking down your signal in the GPS satellite. Your map will be unavailable while we have the intern Steve sort this problem out. The engineer's map might seem fine. How strange. I have no map for the rest of the stage.
Steve.
Bet your record is one. Just one.
Fucking intern Steve.
Steve.
Okay.
Oppressor down.
Oppressor. But.
I believe in Steve. That's fine.
You believe in stealing Horatius. Stole my Ebo nut. I even unwrapped it before you got to it. I'm gonna pee myself now.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna pee myself as a form of rebellion against you.
Don't.
I'm gonna pee in the drop pod so it smells like pee all the way home.
Stop.
Pee in zero gravity.
I'll never get a job if that's his best fucking true facts hypothetical gamer. I literally just went, alright, well, Barbarian, score 1 for you, because I just definitely tried to, open my map and couldn't.
Red sugar.
So I have to let Nora lead, which is problematic.
I have no directional sense. Oh, it's an end of a tunnel. Whoa! I don't check my
That does
map.
not happen.
Oh.
End of the roads like that don't happen very often. It's very weird.
Oh wait,
With the mission.
I think it may just be a tunnel that, yeah, it is. This
Does it
tunnel
connect?
just generated weird.
Okay, hold on. Point with the clicker
Attention.
where to drill.
No.
The
It's
blind
like
leading
I
the blinded.
already drilled it. I mined it with my little picky,
Oh wow, there was just like a.
like a
Okay.
two wide type of thing.
All right. Okay.
It does that sometimes with the really thin tunnels. The generation fucks up. I mined it with bonky, the thingy.
Is Bonky what you've named your pickaxe?
Yes. Monkey.
Hmm.
Because of this. Bonk! There you go.
No.
And you'll notice that, it's not on this computer! Oh!
Help!
You're fine. But
Oh.
on my home computer, the pickaxe in the bonk for the follow alert on my channel, is the same pickaxe that I use in DRG.
Oh, nice.
But I'm on my dad's
So we're not gonna do
computer.
this machine event until we kill the dreadnought.
Yes. I'm gonna call resupply.
Yep, go ahead.
Resupply.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
May
Sir,
I?
you are being replaced. That reminds me of the game Sir, You're Being Hunted. I feel like I'm like the only person that knows about that game.
I have no idea what that is.
Time to restock.
It's a cute little cel-shaded survival game where you play as a like well-to-do English gentleman or gentlewoman. It's not very good. It's fun though.
It's not
and
very
you're-
good. It's fun though.
Yeah, I mean it's not a very well like it's not a very complicated game.
There's a dreadnought cocoon here.
Can I shoot it?
Nope.
You're so mean. First you
I
stole
was
my
literally
Ebo
doing
nut.
it when you asked the question.
First you stole my Ebo nut, and then you stole this entrance to
No one wants your fucking Crocodile Dundee ass tears.
You died, you fool. You stinky
Probably go down
butthole.
here. I lied.
Oh no. That fireball is so scary on this
So
ping.
quick question.
Yeah.
Where them turrets at?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't
500 hours in the game, by the way.
worry about it.
Just run away. Let them chase you and then pick me up. You have the insta pickup, don't you?
No.
What are your active perks?
When It is. I have See You in Hell and Iron Will.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh yeah.
That was it. That was it
No,
right there.
you're good. Don't worry about
Nope,
it.
now you're gonna die.
No, shut up.
The luckiest shit in the world.
That's how I win. Oh, oh, oh! I escaped death twice. Such big. I am a Tanuki.
Ah!
That was my censorship.
I can hear her being very disappointed. I mean, I am. That's okay. Just don't die and you probably kill him. He doesn't have a lot left.
I also don't have a lot left.
Ring-a-ling-a-losey, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all
It's not.
fall down. Bonk.
It's not how that goes at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Ring-a-ling-a-rosy, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
It's a tisket, a tasket.
It's a tissue. What the fuck?
Getting more
This must be a
arrows.
cultural difference.
It's a tissue. How do you?
Alright, weigh in chat. Where you want to lure into the cave before killing? Into a cave? No. That's just a regular dreadnought.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
Yeah.
Oh, usually it's less like luring into a cave. It's like if you're in an enclosed space, you can't run around and dodge stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's the Crassus bulk detonator is the one we want to drag into a hallway because it'll
Oh.
deform the motion of rock and convert it to gold.
The cows are in the meadow, eat them
And now it is
buttercups,
engine
a
activated.
tissue,
Which one again?
Enemies are being
we
lured to your
all
location.
jump.
Ah,
Cursite sample and stick 'em in the
Cursite
machine.
Mecteras.
Very cool, very epic. For unrelated
Ignore
reasons.
is right. Lyrics ring around the rosies, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. The king has sent a daughter to fetch
A pail of
a pail of
something.
water.
Yeah.
Tissue, we all fall down. The robin on the steeple is singing to the people, a tissue.
Because it's about the Black Death.
Right.
That's why it's a tissue. Because they're all like coughing their lungs out.
Yeah, but they didn't have tissues back then. Tissues weren't invented yet.
But they did. It was a word for handkerchief.
No. Handkerchiefs weren't invented yet.
Oh, are you sure about that?
No, I'm not.
You sure about that?
Listen, I live in a fucking mountain, okay?
What does that have to do with anything?
Handkerchiefs.
Well, we live in a mountain. I don't know what humans do.
We have dwarven handkerchiefs.
But yeah, but we also didn't suffer the Black Death because we had things like, vaccines and not people saying that we don't need vaccines. It means he literally lives under a rock, Honora. Exactly.
Oh. What's
So
the
when
weather
non-existent,
around
I've
your
never heard
mountain
that
like,
before. Yeah.
Horatius?
What's the weather around my mountain like?
Yes,
Currently very wet.
wet. Because in England is like almost consistently snowy, you know?
No, it's not. It's consistently foggy. In England?
In
How's this-
Ningwood. The name of my mountain.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
In
I thought
England.
you said in England.
In
I was
England.
like, you're making shit up. Alright, we need one more quickly now.
City.
Is it just me, chat, or is this backpack getting really heavy?
You're not carrying it.
Well done. Foreign user is active.
User activated.
I'm gonna pee. Oh. Okay, thank you.
Come on,
I have 8 cores.
Amothic, welcome, dear. It's good to see you.
It's a Mothic.
Get this home safe.
They're so
It's leg
cute.
day.
So cute.
The tissue lyric is an England thing, which was as Americanized to ashes. Gotcha. So that makes sense why an Australian would say tissue.
So you are wrong in both ways.
You were also wrong though. So
No.
that means that I'm correct.
Because the
That's how
original
that
was
works.
from England, so I had the original. And then
Can
I
you do
would
me a
have
favor?
I would have
Can you do me a
accepted
favor?
I would
Can
have
you do me a
accepted a
favor?
cultural difference.
I need you to
I'll
do
not
me
do
a
you a
favor.
favor. I'm not staying still. I would have
That's
accepted
not
a
what I need you
cultural
to do.
difference
I need
if it
you
was
to tell me what
correct. If it was correct. If you said to ashes, I'd be like, okay, fair enough, you know, language change. But you said a tisket, a tasket. What is a tisket, a tasket, Horatio?
I don't know.
What does that
Fucking-
mean?
Listen, motherfucker.
What does
It's been a long time.
What does it mean?
I'm just gonna keep doing the fucking mission.
Also, don't look at your map.
This band is so much better in multiplayer. You fucker. How are we today, Amothic? Are you here to save me from this fresh hell? Sleepy. A lot of people are sleepy today.
Sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm excited. I'm wide awake.
Are you proud of me?
No.
Why not?
Because why would he be proud of you for... No, there's a bar of what you have to do for me to be proud of you, and getting a good night's sleep is not...
I didn't
above
get a
that
good
bar.
night's sleep.
Well, there's the context that is needed. So fine, I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you, gamer.
We order a supply drop like really soon.
Horatio is toxic? Oh my god.
Who said?
Me. Horatio is toxic? He said he was proud of me for not getting a good night's sleep? He wants me to not have a good night's sleep? That's toxic. That's cringe and toxic. Okay, I got
No
it.
sleep, never again, barbarian. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd say that shit.
Toxic?
Listen, as the pandemic has taught us, time is not real.
I desperately need a supply drop, but we don't have enough nitro.
How do we not have enough nitra?
Because you are stinky. Why?
Okay. I'm always good about getting enough sleep. It's just always very restful. Gotcha.
I'm currently staying at my dad's house, right? And I have a bed here, but my sister has been sleeping in it. Because I haven't been going to my dad's lately. I just went for a week this time because of school holidays. And she chucked a tantrum when I came back and wanted my bed back because her bed sucks. And then she also stays up either really late or she just leaves her computer on, and I'm very sensitive to light and noise. I can't sleep with another person doing stuff in the room. So I've just been sleeping on the couch. But then I can't sleep until like 2 AM when my dad goes to bed because his computer is in the lounge room. And then whoever wakes up first in the morning ends up waking me up because I'm a light sleeper. So I've just been consistently getting like 3 to 5 hours. Plus, I have sleeping problems, so I wake up like every 2 to 3 hours. Which is pretty bonkers.
You're going for a sleep study. Get that shit sorted out.
I know what the
Barbarian,
problem
it's-
is.
it's
It's just
plenty of sleep. Oh, yeah?
taken like a month for the medicine to kick in. And they're changing my medicine, so it'll take longer.
Amothic says that they fell asleep on the couch last night while their boyfriend was gaming. Adorable.
Game.
I saw your... Speaking of Amothic, I saw their post that they're gonna do like a super big like stream subathon thing in the near future. But
I love
a
Amorphic streams.
for that. Amothic is super vibey. I'm into it.
They
It was
do
so
be
fun
kinda
playing Sea of
vibing,
Thieves
though.
with them last week.
Bonk, bonk.
Get your turret sounds if you would.
Oh yes.
Turrets?
I was getting nitro.
Why? There's a resupply already done.
But I was getting nitro because it was there.
I don't want to see what comes
Sensor
out
gun
when
needs
it's
a
Do
done.
you like my
Oh,
voices?
stop it.
Armed
No.
and ready.
Do you like my voices?
Sentry gun
No.
needs assembly.
Do you like this one?
No.
No.
It reminds me of the little matchstick girl, which is a very sad story.
Reminds me of the little matchstick girl, which is a very sad story. Do you like my Horatius voice?
You didn't do anything to your voice at all. You just said the same thing that I said and didn't even copy my sentence correctly.
I didn't even copy my sentence correctly. I changed my intonation. Let me start.
Have love in your heart, Horatius. I do have love in my heart. How fucking dare you?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Watch it, you blindsided pig. Ah! No fire, please. No fire. Fire. Fire.
It was observation, not a command. Gotcha. Fedora has regressed into a mimicking child. That wasn't very far of a drop.
You're so rude. You're a stinky poo head bumhole.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Aw, fuck you. It's like one hit away from dying and then you heal.
Yeah.
Bink.
Bonk. Oh, fuck. Yo.
What?
I got the other one.
Alright. Well done.
What? Oh, wait.
So my mind is blown. I don't know. Dreadnoughts had other types. Yeah, there are 3 types of dreadnoughts that you can fight. The classic, the twins, and the Hive Guard. Is
Yeah.
it called?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Hive Guard, I think, is probably the most like complicated of the 3 fights. But
Yeah.
you fight it in 3 phases. It summons up like guards that will attack you. Thank you for the stretch episode. And the guards leave a pool of sticky goo behind when they die. Then after you kill all the suitors, the God damn it, Amothic, you fucker.
He peed.
It did not peed.
He peed.
I heard the sloshing. He peed his pants.
I did not pee, you fuck.
He did a pee pee poo poo in his pants. No.
So lucky I'm out of satchel charges. I will.
It's like watching your hands waiting for it to show up.
I swear. I will break this mission. Thank you for the clip, Amothic, by the way. Amothic, would you do me a solid and post it on Twitter?
Was it the
You know, so I can steal clout from you since you have a bigger following than me.
Clout. You dumb, we don't have Evo nuts.
5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I now have 2, so we just need 1 more.
Nope, I'll do you a liquid post
There we go.
and
There's
post it on Twitter. What? Do you a liquid and post it on Twitter? What? What?
like the opposite of a solid.
Oh, jeez, man. Sometimes when things are so simple, I completely am dumbfounded by them.
Last dwarf in the pod pays for
He did a pee, he did a liquid.
I was pouring tea, you fucking degens!
He did chat a liquid by peeing on stream. It was a thick and vicious flow. Viscous, not vicious. No.
You don't do the gas.
Open! Please! Oh!
What's the fourth state of matter, Shadow Zane? Is it plasma?
Blood.
Solid, liquid, gaseous, plasma?
It's pee!
Nora's laughter is so fucking adorable. I know, Amata. It's super cute.
It's pee!
Oh, wow. We've been streaming for 2 hours and nobody mentioned the fact that my model hasn't moved an inch because the cover was still on the fucking webcam. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Nobody noticed.
Oh. I thought that you were just having ideal posture. I noticed that you were very still when I clicked on the opening. You're introducing me.
I'm gonna have some tea biscuits.
Some tea biscuits, oh my god!
What?
How long do you usually stream for, by the way? Oh.
Smooth.
4 hours.
Yeah. Baby, so I switch between like 2 to 5. Usually around 3 or 4 though. Unless I'm manic, in which case I'll do a 9-hour stream. Let's go!
Damn, that's unfortunate. The darkness.
I was doing the barrel game.
Alright, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna step away for a second
Hello,
and
everyone.
actually go pee, you fucking weirdo.
He's pissing.
Petition to rename Horatius to Horatio Piss.
Some burning love, please, and make it sizzle.
Wait, I have fun tricks for the chat. Here you go.
Rock and stone to the bone. Cheers, mate.
What do you think, bro?
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty hot? Pretty fire? If I do say so myself. And then I have to drink another one because Horatius is gone. That's lit. Oh! You're so smart. Oh no, I forgot that you got drunk in this game. Need another one. I think Horatius came back. I heard a sneefle with his rat nose.
Alright.
He's back! My character's really drunk right now.
Alright.
We'll be right back.
Back. Let's go. Shadow Zane, what motion was denied?
Rock and roll. Could you please hurry up? We're leaving.
The motion of the bowels because he did not poop, he peed.
Suit up. Let's go.
I started a petition while you were gone. To rename Horatius to Horatio Piss. Yeah! Yeah! It did not fail. He's now known as Horatio Piss. I feel like Horatius was over this bit like the second time I said it. You figured out multi-stream? Whoa. Honora is completely sloshed right now. I'm not! I'm only sloshed in the game. I'm not sloshed in real life because that's illegal.
If we die,
Oh,
Howdy, Patrick. How you doing?
Together.
I just saw the title of the clip that the Malfic said.
drop down and get back in a hurry.
This is a salvage
They're
mission.
so nice.
Previous crew lost their mini mules.
They are. They're very nice.
And their lives in this
It was endlessly fucking hilarious to play Sea of Thieves with them last week.
Yo.
We spent 20 minutes trying to figure out why we couldn't group up, and the reason was because she had literally never played Sea of Thieves before and had not even made her pirate yet.
I remember in the time it took for me to spend like an hour taking my time on the tutorial, the group that I was planning to play with had managed to rage quit.
Oof.
And they were in the background like screaming at each other, and I was like, ooh, a fish!
Uh-huh.
And-
Oh, Parrot Gaming, hey!
That's the only time I've ever played Sea of Thieves. Was playing the tutorial.
Stretch gang gang. Morning. How you doing, Perry?
No flares ready.
Man, now that Perry's here, we've got pretty much all the greatest hits.
With the platypus.
Perry is not the platypus. Oh shit, that's caught up to 30 bits. Thank you so much, my guy.
Have you guys seen a baby
I
platypus?
really do appreciate it. Have I seen a baby platypus? Yes,
Yes.
I have seen a baby platypus.
Not the fake one that looks like a jelly bean, but an actual baby platypus.
I already answered this question.
Ooh, you're so mean. He always says this to me when I ask for clarity.
I don't. Oh,
Yes, you do. Yes, you
that's
do.
not. It's not true.
Yes, you do.
Fake news.
Not fake news.
I mean,
99% of the time you say it.
I answered this question. Enora, why do you keep asking me if I know what Pepe is?
For the mule.
For clarification.
But why do you ask me if I know what Pepe is?
Because I don't realize if you're being sarcastic or not, because I have
Oh.
a small brain.
No, it's listen. There are people in this chat that have known me for over a decade, and they can all attest that it is often possible to tell if I'm being sarcastic. or not.
Fuck possible.
So, I get that. Did you just walk past compressed gold? Did I just walk past compressed gold?
No, it's just stuff on the wall. The wall.
Money, money, gold.
See, I told you, here's a big rat sniffer.
What does that mean?
You go
Gracious is a
sneeze.
grumpy cave troll. Amothic, how dare?
He is a grumpy cave troll.
I am grumpy. Listen, calling me a curmudgeon is on my Twitter profile.
I misread that when I first read it.
A lot of people did, and y'all motherfucker need to get your eyes checked.
Did I misread it as what I
Platform up.
I imagine. Literally turns into a bloodhound for gems and gold. Yeah, man.
Bunny. Bunny.
Alright, that's a nice, very clean Barakavar handshake. Alright, I gotta work out.
Swallow this.
Madrosity's been on it. I'm proud of you, my dude. Thank you so much. To spell Abyss from 3-5, treasure sent. Where it's just looks at the smudged ink on hand, doofus. Nice, that's really good. Perry Gaming. Oh, Perry, fucking, I mentioned the Leap Motion thing today, and apparently I have the money to buy one, so that's gonna happen.
Just
So
immediately.
Perry is the person. Perry's the person that told me about the Leap Motion. So you can thank them.
Oh,
I didn't even have the chance to set up like a fucking got the wife approval. No, I didn't get the wife approval. Chat was just like, here's fucking money. Buy the
Here's
thing.
a $1 donation and a $10 donation and a $50 donation and a $140 donation.
Yeah, it was wild.
Feels so good.
I didn't even have a chance to put a fucking donation incentive bar on the fucking stream. People are just like, oh wait, Horatius finally wants something? Click.
They want to be able to see your gesticulations.
They are mighty.
Mighty.
Hello?
Y'all doing good, chat.
What chat doing?
Ooh, that's right. I forgot about the fact that that would be really good for me to have my hands for interviewing. So yeah,
I just pulled like
Sorry.
3 legs, by the way. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sentry gun needs a survey.
So okay, we're good. I announced on Twitter the other day, and so that's what Perry's talking about. I mentioned that I'm probably going to start interviewing people soon. And so I want to talk about that a little bit. Wait, as an emote to wave around? Nah. On what kind of topic? A bunch of topics. So I want to have the interviews be kind of like Hot Ones, which you guys are familiar with that product.
No.
I'm not a fan of Hot Ones anymore, but it used to be my favorite interview show.
What is Hot Ones?
So Hot Ones is a interview show that is done under the premise of you get asked really easy questions up front and then harder questions in the back. But the gimmick of the late night talk show with Horatius that has potential, yeah, I'm excited for it. The gimmick of Hot Ones is before every question is answered,
Well done.
or it's after every question is answered. It's one of the two.
Good work.
Actually, now we're forgetting the timing. God, interviews sound so fun. Yeah. The interviewee and the interviewer eat a hot wing, like a
Oh,
hot.
I've seen it. I thought Shaq crying.
Yeah, the Shaq meme from that is become quite legendary.
Yep.
Digging deeper with Horatius the dwarf. That's kind of the name that I was gonna go with, something like that, because it's nice and on brand. Good thinking, hypothetical. Before the question is asked, thank you.
Interview me. I will tell you about poop consistencies.
I unfortunately probably won't interview you until you're 18 because the nature of the conversations are probably going to get pretty mature, and not just like sexual in nature. I mean like just overall
Like sad.
very mature.
Yes. I only said that because I wanted to make poop consistency joke.
Sure, that's fine.
Poop. Sorry, my brain is deteriorating. I had like 2 weeks of extreme stress and sickness, followed by a week of doing nothing, so my brain is just melted.
You did just say of sickness, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you
Because I
think
heard
said?
I had a week of thickness, and I was like, I don't know.
I'm always thick!
I don't know that thickness comes in time frames like that. But... Alright,
I am consistency,
So yeah,
thick and see.
So the idea for the interview show is that I'll engage with people, and it's not going to be like a fluff piece. Like I'm not just going to sit there and throw them little softballs and let them seem like prop them up essentially. I'm going to ask them like pretty like complicated and interesting questions about the VTubing community at large. Talk about their experience as a streamer, and talk about like the industry and all that stuff. Probably try and stay away from politics just because it gets real fucky real quick. And I talked to my buddy Thatcher Cottage about this, and he was like, "It kind of sounds like you want to be a debate bro," and I was like, "I do not want to be a debate bro." So
Sounds
definitely
so
stay away
cool.
from politics. Yeah. I don't know that I have a timetable for when I'm going to start doing that or anything, but good morning, Remarkable. Welcome, dear.
It's remarkable.
Oh no, did Nora get COVID? Did you
No,
get
I
COVID?
didn't get COVID. I got a cold, and then I had to stay home from school. And then I got can't poop disease.
Yeah, what?
Can't poop disease.
What is that?
Constipation.
Oh, con poop. I never heard of it that way before.
No, can't poop disease. Cannot.
Can't poop.
I'm not
Can't.
American. We have different voices and accents.
It's been a while. I've been lurking on your streams, but work has been super busy preventing me from being active. Remarkable, I have done literally the exact same thing to you. I find myself very often these days popping into people's streams and then like getting away from the computer for a few hours and just leave that shit up and just, you know, big time lurk in the background.
Big time
You've been doing
rush.
so well, by the way. I'm really proud of you. Alright, I've got the apocalypse that we need.
Thank you.
If you think pops off and you request a celebratory roasting Horatius intermission stream, oh, we'll have Horatius roasting streams all the time.
That's why I'm here.
I'm at 26 viewers right now. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Pretty fucking poggers.
pretty fucking tight, bro.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Shadow Zane. I deeply appreciate your continued support, my guy. That shit really does help. I really do appreciate that.
Can you do
Every
the
stream is a
bad?
Horatius roasted stream. Fucking facts.
Yeah.
What?
Can you do the bad anime dub voice?
What's the bad anime dub voice?
Yo, I can't believe that this is happening
Oh,
to
okay.
me.
Hold on. My name's Azuki Katsu. I'm a 15-year-old high schooler, and I'm on my way to get on the sports team. How's that?
Perfect. It's perfect. Did you come up with that off the top of your head, or was that referencing something?
Yeah, that was all improv.
Yo. Chad.
Yeah, no, listen, my improv game is fucking fire.
I can't relate. I have like, I think in abstract concepts, which makes
Give
me
us your
sound
best
like a.
Urameshi. Do you want like a joking Urameshi or like an honest Kuwabara Urameshi? Forever DM skills, yeah.
I forgot that you play tabletops. Now I'm happy.
Kuwabara Urameshi, okay. Alright, let me see if I can put this in my brain correctly. Because I can throw out the like joking Urameshi really easy. Urameshi. That wasn't super good, but I could put some practice for that.
What do you think about sheesh?
What do I think about sheesh? I think
Yeah.
that sheesh is another step towards the language turning into nothing but a bunch of self-referential memes and reducing the complexity of human emotion down to a couple of catchphrases. It's fucking disgusting, and I kind of hate it.
Okay. Well,
Gotta project more from the bottom of your throat. Urameshi.
I
How's that?
think that sheesh. That's what I
You
think.
carry a load well, Molly.
Bonk.
Digging deep already? I always dig deep. That's how we work here.
I mean, languages always evolve in different ways. Like,
Yes, that's true.
the Proto-English language had like 12 different word endings,
Yeah,
suffixes.
to be clear, I'm not against language changing over time. I understand that that's just natural, and I actually think it's a healthy thing. But the memification, and I mean the like memonomics, like not like memes as we use the word today, is getting really oversaturated.
Mm.
All mules secured. Now to get the pod working. First, establishing a
What separates yeet from sheesh? I still don't say yeet.
up the uplink.
I think that
Ironic timing, yeah.
meme words are just like very specific words for something complicated that would take a bunch of other words otherwise.
And that's my problem with it, is it's... So, okay, this is like a whole spiel, so prepare.
Yes.
I don't use bumper stickers.
Mhm.
One shot at this.
which sounds like a cute little innocent preamble, but it's the crux of the whole thing that I want to say. I think that bumper stickers are like legitimately socially problematic. Reducing whatever perspectives that you have as a person down to a like 2x6 sticker undersells the complexity that a lot of those issues have. Fucking Statue Cottage. What's that? The dwarf thinks new things are dumb and ruining today? Shocker. Listen, man, that's not what I mean. There are great new things happening every single day. But when you reduce the complexity of the world around you to a point where you're refusing to engage in nuance, then that's troublesome. Then do you also hate labels? I hate labels when they're weaponized. Madrasity. Like, so if I walked up to somebody and said, "Oh, I'm a neo-libertarian," I don't actually know if that's a thing, but if I said, "Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm a neo-libertarian," then like I understand that they're trying to use that as a shorthand for the sake of brevity. But like, if you're going to get into it, yeah, efficiency is a good thing. I've seen way too many sex bumper stickers. Yeah. So like, if you have a bumper sticker, or you know, a personality bumper sticker, we'll call it, you know, like something that is essentially a bumper sticker, but not on the bump of your car. It's okay to have those things. Like it's good to have efficiency and shorthand. But I really wanted to put this charge cable on the pod with only one extension.
Are you sad now?
Yeah, a little bit. But here's the thing. When I think that I don't know where the line is, and it's different the line is different for everything, in my opinion, of where we're sacrificing complexity for efficiency to the point where it becomes, where we recomplicate the whole situation. Manual transmission, if I roll into you, you were too close. The car I drive has a couple of bumper stickers on it because I inherited the car from somebody else and didn't want the thing to look unsightly by taking them off, and they were just like sort of generic, like, love is a good thing concept, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay with that. But generally speaking, on my own cars, never use bumper stickers. And I carry that same premise into the rest of the like aspects of my life. You know, that's why I kind of don't really like the way how Twitter profiles are held together these days. It's like a bunch of buzzwords to get people's attention because it's a fucking advertising platform / social platform. I like the passive regard for bumper stickers. Sorry for driving so close in front of you. Yeah. Baby on. Yeah, see, like, baby on board is fine because it's informative and it tells you everything that you need to know. Like, like, I don't think that one's fine. That's a problem. But if you're, let me go with a classic one that I don't really have much of a problem with, but I think is a good example of what I'm talking about. You guys may have seen the coexist bumper sticker. I think that coexist is actually a pretty, like, fine bumper sticker. It vastly undersells the complexity of religious and cultural tolerance, but it's like, the idea is there. I would rather see a bumper sticker that just says the word coexist, but doesn't have all of the letters in the word being represented by some of the biggest names in religious tradition.
Because it also simplifies it to only including the big religions.
Yeah, one, it only includes the big names, which those conversations already only include the big names anywho. And two, like, the idea is that we are all existing together, and that issue is more complicated than just people being religiously tolerant of one another. And religious tolerance within itself is a very complicated issue. Isn't Baby on Board meant to tell emergency personnel that if there's an accident, they should try and save the infant first? I believe so. That might be how emergency personnel, like, receive that, but I'm legitimately unsure. So for me, bumper stickers and labeling is fine as long as you're not trying to, like, shortcut your personality. You know what I mean? And this is like very, very close to me getting myself canceled on literally every online platform, because this concept translates to a lot of other topics that I don't want to get into right now, of where people invest too much of how they advertise themselves as a person into characteristics of their character that I think that they weigh too heavily. But that is a very biased perspective of mine.
Thank you for following Hypothetical Gamer. At the end of a very heated rant.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's like not really heated. I enjoyed it. I enjoy hearing your perspective on things. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
For following one.
Foss says, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a car with a bumper sticker in your country. Nice. Talk too heavy, get back to the game. Fine.
Just
play the game, streamer!
The only bumper stickers I've seen have been like the little stick figure family ones. The only one that has bothered me is the one where it's like, my dingo ate your stick figure family. Do you have that, or is that just an Aussie thing?
I think that's just an Aussie thing because we don't have
Dingoes.
Doritos or whatever they're called.
Dingoes! They're so cute! A dingo ate
just
my
dogs.
baby.
They're just dogs.
Hate those? Yes, they're so annoying. Oh, how dare you have a cute little sticker showing your family on your car. I'm lonely, so I'm putting something on my car to show that I hate it. Like, if you don't like that people have stickers on their car with their family, that's okay. It's the fact that they're putting another sticker saying that they ate your stick figure family because they're so salty that they go
Thank
out.
you for the workout.
You know?
Sorry. Yeah.
It's zombies where you are? A zombie ate your stick figure family? Bruh.
If Zombie and Godzilla ones, nice. Dragons, not dingoes. I'm really enjoying this conversation. Thank you, Otis. I appreciate that, man. I think my fave was, if this sticker is blue, you're driving too fast because of the Doppler effect. Anything like that is always going to make me fucking smile when we're talking about bumper stickers. Anything that's like a cute joke. Like the bumper sticker version of the t-shirt that says, that's like in very small text, that says, if you can read this, you're too close. So the Murica version of the dingo sticker would be a coyote instead. I mean, it would be, but like, understand, the overwhelming majority of American lives have zero impact on them by the existence of coyotes. So like in the parts of the country where like coyotes are commonplace, sure, that might be a thing, but
Hello? Sorry.
are you fine?
Dingoes are only in the, like, I think South Australia and the desert. Like, I've never seen a dingo. I don't think that they're very common. It's just like an Aussie thing. Just like coyotes are an American
Look
thing.
at Patrick Cottage. Yeah, zombies are the American dingoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
Do
wrong.
you want to do the deep dive, or do we want to do some random missions?
We can do the deep dive.
Oh, let's go.
We don't have enough real life threats, so we had to invent one. Oof, indeed.
My
Dingoes, like birds, are not real.
my buzzwords in my Twitter are superior because they're, you know, they're Twitch streamer, which tells you what I do. Bearded dwarf girl, which is superior because bearded dwarf girl, and also your mom's bull.
Attention miners.
Yeah, that one is less savvy.
I'm funny.
Very funny.
Yes.
I ain't got all day.
You know what? Actually, I think I have an idea
Hmm?
of what I want to do.
For the interviews?
No. For the rest of the stream today, if that's all right.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop the stream back out to the mountain home entrance. Wait, if we ban for a deep dive, does it last all 3 levels? No, it only lasts for 1 stage. I think I want to try and see if I can pull up the spoilers for the new weapons, like the Loki smart rifle and the acid waste launcher or whatever.
Mhm.
New weapons, baby girl.
Oh yeah, I have a just chatting scene too now.
Oh
It's
shit! Look at you.
scuffed.
Hell
And
yeah.
look at my pimples. I have one that hasn't like become red yet, so I just have a little unicorn horn. It's cute, thank
Wow.
you.
Uh,
They called me Vision because I got a gem in my forehead. Who's that rapper that did that? Lil Uzi? That's me. Can't you see by looking at my identity and appearance that I am an epic rapper? Also, do you like
we done games? I stepped away for a bit. No, we're done with video games, but we're gonna throw on. So do I have a thing for this?
Are we still doing deep rock stuff, or are we moving to just chatting, do you think?
We're gonna be talking about Deep Rock Galactic, so I think it's relevant.
Okay, that sounds good. Sounds very poke. My little Garfield, I gave him a controller, which means that actually this whole time it hasn't been me playing, it's been Garfield playing. He's my baby.
You like Mondays?
You like Mondays? You like jazz?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill the lo-fi, and we're gonna watch this video.
Biddy.
So we're going to Darkest Dungeon. We could go to Darkest Dungeon to end the stream off, but
Can you screen share in Discord, please?
no. But here is the video that I'm using.
Okay.
I muted it because this guy looks like he's a YouTuber that likes to talk a lot and not talk about what's happening on stream, but be like, if I get 15,000 likes, if you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, then we can, I'll kill my mom.
That took
Some
a
stupid shit.
bit of a turn, you know?
Listen, they're desperate, man.
Did you see?
Content creators are desperate. Am I right, guys?
Am I right?
Chat. All right.
Oh, there we go.
So this gun is the plasma carbine. This is the gun for the scout. It seems to shoot small, like plasma projectiles. Let's watch some of that content again. Grimace. Ew. So yeah, you see it has a lot of ammo in its counter. Like that's what the guy's pointing out. And this bar behind the numbers seems to fill up as he shoots it. Yes, Horatius, you are desperate. Hogwash.
Do you think it's like building up heat?
Yeah, I think that's what happens here. Is if you sustained fire with it, will build up heat and cause it to overheat. And you gotta like take a manual reload essentially. But it looks really slick. The break in the like hand rest and the little bullpup section there in front of the trigger seems really weird, but other than that, this thing looks really, really nice. I don't know about how much damage it does, but it does seem like it's not hit scan and has a very slow projectile speed. So that's going to be a real big bummer. Yeah, it definitely seems to be like an overheat meter. So I'm interested to see how that thing like performs, but so this is the Hurricane, the guided rocket system for the gunner. Shoots out rockets that you then can aim around and guide.
Yo.
It also does not seem to have it seems to have an ammo counter, but it's not trickling down as he fires it. So I think this is literally just like hardcore dev footage. How much damage do you think they do? I think that the plasma carbine probably does a lot more damage than the Scout's base rifle, but because you're trading power, you're trading to get power with projectile speed. So I like that this. Let me actually do this.
Is this homing?
It's not homing. He's guiding the rockets.
Oh,
So,
with
the
his
rockets are going
view.
to his reticle.
Oh, I see. Is this available on the playtest yet, or is this just dev footage?
I have no idea. This
Mm.
is just dev footage as far as I know. But it does look really slick. And I think it keeps, much like the plasma carbine, I think it fills a niche. I think that this fills a niche for the gunner. Now, this is the corrosive sludge pump, which is the new driller weapon. I'm obviously really stoked about this as a driller main. Oh boy, you basically have Half-Life 2 rockets in DRG and in large numbers. Yeah. So the sludge pump seems to work on a pressure system, which is familiar to the cryogun, but also has ammo that you have to reload. I think
Big
maybe.
ass magazine. Oh wait, no, that's for the smart rifle. I've gone past footage.
Yeah, the sludge launcher seems to be able to shoot little globs with a pretty good rate of fire, but you can charge it to put out a big patch of pain. So it feels like to me that this weapon for the driller really leans into your primary weapon is for grounded targets and your secondary is for flying targets. So the Loki or LOK-1 smart rifle for the engineer, this thing looks really cool, and I feel like it's going to occupy a niche that that the engineer really lacks, which is range.
Just going back to the sludge pump for a moment, I think in this dev footage we don't have any idea of what it does when it's interacting with flying enemies, so it's still possible that they could get caught in this type of thing.
I mean, I'm sure they can get caught in it, but unless it makes them fall and like drop down to lower altitudes, like look at the beginning of the footage of that where he uses the charge shot initially. He has to really arc that shot, and these glyphids are not that far away. So if an enemy's in the air and it's not really close, I feel like it's going to be really difficult to hit them with it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. With the smart
more
rifle poke.
AoE denial, I mean, that's always been the sort of idea behind the driller's primary weapons is area control and, AoE damage. So I want to look at this LOK footage very, very quickly. I want to look at that real quick, real slow again. I want you guys to really breathe in that damage that it does to that glyphid on the face. A headshot on the weak zone there did like 60-70% on this glyphid. Now we don't know what hazard this is, but that's really good damage for a weapon that has that much shot in the clip.
It looks like in the beginning he's shooting without that auto aim. So if this is some sort of thing that will build up over time and then can only be used like an ultimate ability, I think it's good.
It seems to have
Sorry, you go.
It does seem to have a manual fire, is what I think that first shot is to indicate. But the smart fire on it is really, it's going to be useful for a lot of situations. But any target that requires very fine aiming, like obliterators or even Praetorians, it's a smart pistol from Titanfall. I suppose I don't have that much experience with Titanfall. Not obliterators, oppressors.
Oh.
So like you almost would have to use this thing with its primary fire only for oppressors, because if you could probably smart lock onto oppressor and then get behind it and then release and then dump your rate of fire into their butt. But yeah, it would be useful for anything flying. Absolutely, that thing would be a flying killing machine. All right, that didn't take as much time as I thought it would, but that's what's coming up in DRG in the near future. They're also doing. Do you think it's smart locks weak points? I doubt it. I doubt that sweet locks to points like that, because to me it seems like the smart is the auto aim, but it seems like the bullets are dummy. So like it's gonna shoot straight at whatever your target is, but it's gonna lock on to targets from wherever.
Hmm.
And also, that clip doesn't show us that you can lock on from very far away. So how viable its auto aim is going to be at range is going to, excuse me, we'll have to find out.
If we look at the clip where he's auto aiming, it also seems that the auto aim like reticle shows up in the middle of the grunt's body, so not a weak spot.
Yeah. So I imagine though, if you manipulate your position relative to it, so let's go back to the oppressor example. It's like you and me are fighting an oppressor, and you have the Loki smart rifle, and it's facing me, but then it turns to face you, and you start to lock on at that point. I feel like you could stay locked on, and then when I get it to turn back around, then you unleash, and all the shots will go into it because it's the direct line on it. That's my thoughts, at least.
Mm.
But yeah, that was it. Thank you for the workout, Madrasty. I really do appreciate it, man. Like, legit, that means a ton to me.
Yo. These
What's
new
up?
weapons look so good.
What else?
I'm marveling over the footage. I love it. I wasn't too hot on the last update, but in general, I tend to love what the team brings out.
Absolutely. What was the last update?
That would be the elites.
Oh, I like the elites.
Um,
And the new warnings and the double warnings?
The new warnings and the double warnings, I enjoyed that, and also the weapon rebalancing. So
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm fine with it now, but I think the way that they did it, they went totally wrong by having weapon changes be a big update. Because if you're gonna do balancing changes, then of course people are going to get upset that their favorite weapon isn't viable anymore. So to have it be an update and build hype about something that people are going to be inevitably upset about, I think it was just set up for disaster. And then because no one knew anything about elites, people thought that elites were going to be either new enemies or have like new animations, or I think the most popular idea that people had was that they were going to be like different in each area.
Oh, I see.
Like maybe there'd be an ebonite type of elite or like a radioactive elite. And then when they came out, they were just completely broken. They spawned on every map. They had a chance to spawn on every map, not just elite warnings. They had so much health. They were so fast. They had so much armor. And it was just a hassle. And they didn't look much different from the rest of the enemies. Like, they're a certain amount bigger than the normal enemies. But back when they first came out, they weren't that much bigger. They were only like 25%. Which 25% is noticeable on like a Praetorian, but on a grunt it's not that noticeable.
Yeah, I don't know. I frankly,
I like them now, but I think it was such a rushed update, and they had to do all these little hot fixes in order to fix it.
So I mean, I think that a lot of the problems that you put forward are community. Like that's kind of on the community. Now, obviously, the devs are doing what they've always done, which has its problems where they give very little information and let the hype train do a lot of the marketing for them, which is, again, not a dumb business decision to do. But this is the downside of that path, is that you're going to get people who are going to get super hyped up. They're going to get super attached to their theories. And when their theories are wrong or inaccurate, they're going to get butthurt because it's not what they wanted it to be when they were promised nothing, you know?
Yeah. Like,
so it's really just their fault. But
I don't think it's on the fault of the devs, but also, like, the fact that they hyped it up is a bit dumb.
It's both, right? Like because
Yeah,
it's part.
it's a bit of both. Like the community should expect things that they're not promised, but the devs should also remember that the community is going to react to what they put out. You know?
Yeah, and that more communication is hardly ever a bad thing.
Yeah.
Thought they could farm fan ideas for new weapons. They did. They did. They put a contesters thing out there, I believe, where people submitted ideas for new weapons.
Yep.
Nice, Owen Wilson. Wow. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think that the devs behind Deep Rock are really really savvy, and are really really good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be legitimately surprised if they fumble too hard. I think that elites were definitely not rolled out the way they wanted it to. I mean, they even said that much that wasn't the way they wanted it to be when they first came out, which is fine.
I wish they had postponed it more. I think they were rushing at the time, to be honest. Like, the update could have been really good if they had maybe like waited for mod support and all the other things that weren't finished, because there was a bunch of things that were promised, like mod support, that weren't in the update when it came out.
Gotcha.
And that's the main thing. I think the devs get so worried about their community getting angry at them for being late on things. But I think it's better to have a reputation of always delivering, even if it's late, instead of like delivering half-assed content. Because I think like the devs are amazing, but an example of horrible devs are like for Fallout 76, where even though the game is perfectly functional now and works properly, it's never going to outlive or outgrow that reputation it has as having stank-ass, broke-ass features.
Right.
And that's not going to happen to that extent with DRG, because it's only like minor issues. But it's, if they keep rushing things out, then they'll get a reputation for rushing things, is the thing.
Right. And that's so I don't know. I think that they rushed it a little bit, but also like to talk about the weapon rebalancing. I mean, it's always important to make weapon rebalancing and game, like sort of manipulating the game around the growing meta of your player base, is really really smart. Yeah, I agree, Otis the Cannon. It was a good point that Honora made. I don't know that I disagree about. Sorry, I don't know that I agree about not having weapon rebalancing being a major patch. Now,
I
I'm
think
fine with
it should have been major, but it shouldn't have been alongside other features. Do you know what I mean? Like, there should have been a separate weapon balance patch.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, I'm still streaming.
On that, I was actually about to suggest that we call it to a close today.
Oh yeah.
Because I had something just sort of crop up into my lap in the real world as well. So I'm gonna go tend to that, but I'm gonna ship everybody off to this guy named Mad Rush 35, who is another person who's doing Deep Rock Galactic. So hopefully that is, enjoyable for you guys. Go and check them out. I'm gonna go hang out there as well for a little while, but I gotta get some lunch because I am beginning to hunger.
Starving. And I'll send you off to West Cookie. He's streaming some Phasmophobia. Thank you all for coming.
Nice. Yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We had a fantastic way to end the work week. I've been Horatius. This has been Honora. Grab your pickaxes, get on out of here. I'll see you tomorrow for a nice, chill Sea of Thieves early morning fishing stream.